All right. Recap. Last time, you guys were heading up towards this facility after leaving the area where you found the Giuseppe thing, and you encountered. You decided to go through the swamp. You encountered some shambling mounds chasing this bear through the swamp, and then you killed the shambling mounds, and then the bear turned out to be an elf druid who was blind. And he asked you guys to help him lead him back to his home, and he put you up for the night. You guys went to the Tree City. It's called Thalor, and there was a encounter with the elves there who didn't really like all your technology and stuff.
Took our guns.
Yeah, they would have
Our
recognized.
spears.
They would have recognized that Five was a robot, but luckily he was wearing a T-shirt, so they didn't even notice. So yeah, they let you stay in Thalor's house. We guys talked to him a little bit about some stuff. You woke up the next day, and you headed towards the facility, following the directions that Thalor gave you. Apparently, his people are aware of this facility, and they kind of believe that like nature has taken over and kind of purged the place, as it should. So you guys made your way into the cave where you had an encounter with. Five got very friendly with this big plant multiple times.
What do you mean friendly?
Yeah, you got friendly like
Fucking gutted it.
You were inside of it.
Oh, gotcha.
There were some mushrooms. There was some lightning. There was Jake's character going unconscious in water. It was
Twice,
good.
I think.
Yeah, multiple times. So you decided that you guys were pretty tired. It was near the end of the day after you had this fight. So Mandy's character had like this pop-up, crazy, weird tent thing she kind of made, and you guys went inside for your long rest. All right. Yep. So I guess you guys have your long rest where you do or do not do some things in your downtime. It's whatever. And you wake up with the full long rest situation.
Pepper wakes up looking sick.
Pepper
Good morning.
cries herself to sleep.
You heard Pepper sniffling all through the night instead of actually sleeping.
Are you all awake?
Good morning.
What's so good about it?
I mean, I think it's good because I'm alive.
I guess that's good. Look, I'm finding mushrooms. You are hungry now, yes?
I'll eat my rations. I don't trust these mushrooms.
I got some of these mushrooms.
Okay, you gather some mushrooms.
I bring them down.
Just an excuse to kill my
I'm
parents.
bringing breakfast here. Eat. Zon, you are looking famished, friend. And
Don't-
pale from turning into slime. Here, eat these mushrooms. Did you all have good night? Did you do the dream?
Through the dream.
Yes, so you make dream?
Yeah. I think Zon found the entrance already to the thing, right?
I wish I can dream.
Did we kill this plant?
No,
I mean,
No.
no.
we definitely did not.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I was trying to get people killed, but
I'm gonna move back here and have Scrappy start hitting it with Eldritch Blast. Or with a laser, I mean.
Pepper, if you do it here, you won't get hit by needles.
You think this is too close?
I'm just saying, the safety tent.
Only lasts for 8 hours. All right. Yeah. So Scrappy just keeps shooting it with the laser beam shooting out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Just keeps doing it.
I'll shoot it too with my lasers.
All right. Shoot it with your lasers.
Alright, we go this way now? Yes? This way? Here?
Did
Yep.
the plant die?
Alright, I'm going this way.
Yeah. So you burn it. Basically, you see that the fire damage does a lot more to it than your Eldritch Blast thing.
Yeah, I don't
Your
have
mouth
fire.
blast. Yeah, but Mandy does. So
Oh, cool.
basically, it takes more of the fire damage than
By the
you
way,
guys earn it away.
I take my spear, and activate the 5 feet, and I poke every single plant on my way here.
Okay.
This one we already killed. We killed that at the end of last session. Zon did.
I poke and I like get ready to engage, and then like 5 seconds later, if it doesn't happen, I just keep walking.
All right. You poke every plant from 10 feet.
Yeah, what is this bush just in front of the stairs? Rude.
Do a really fast, cool-looking triple jab on all 3 of these mushrooms.
You do see this plant.
Yeah.
You know that kind of it shoots out these spines which have some range to them. But there's like enough. Generally, you know that you need to walk pretty close to it before it recognizes you, and there's a lot of extra room. Like you could go
Listen,
around.
I've learned that my spear gets an extra 5 feet of range. Its range is nothing compared to mine. I
Now
jab
I-
at 10 feet away.
Just put a scorched earth in this whole cave on the way as we
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
You have disadvantage because you're an idiot. You take 8 piercing damage.
Can you poke it with her mage hand that you get with the grabby claw?
Oh, yeah. Plants hate him.
That's right. It
How much
shoots
damage?
out. You take 8 piercing damage as it shoots out these spines. Luckily, the rest of the party, they're kind of like lower and they don't get hit by anything.
I specifically stepped back because of that.
You're poking it. You did not kill it. You saw that it took quite a bit of fire damage to bring it down. Are you going to continue to poke it or walk near it, or are you going to walk around, giving it a wide berth?
I'm walking around it. I stabbed it once and I saw it shoot me. I'm like, yeah, I'll let them handle this.
Are you just walking around it, cat? Like, are you giving a wide berth?
No, the path
Yeah.
that I'm walking is the path that I'm taking.
All right. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
9.
You take 12 piercing damage as it continues to shoot these things as you walk past it.
All right, now I'm angry. I'm gonna start stabbing.
GD,
Everybody else notice something's happening? He's just standing there. He's just looking around, getting filled with spikes.
Yeah, we're like, 5, stop, use fire.
Is it
Exactly.
dead yet?
No, it's not.
Did you get his fire bolts that he sent at it? With 32 fire damage?
Are you firebolting it?
I see him getting shot and just standing there like, this is fine. And I'm just going to shoot it with fire.
All right. Yeah, so the fire damage, it definitely doesn't like the fire damage. It takes a whole heaping load of that fire damage, and it dies. It's dead.
Nice.
It didn't really seem to care that you were poking it.
How big are these spikes?
The thorns that pop, they're like bolts, basically.
They're like bolts? Okay.
Oh, wow.
I take one. Maybe
Alright.
2.
You reach in one of the holes. Well, there's this thing is kind of slumping over like jello, not
It's
really
on
maintaining
fire?
its upright structure anymore. And you kind of reach in there and grab one of the thistles.
GD, can I pick one up off the ground and see how durable it is?
Sure. You pick it up, and it's actually quite brittle.
Okay.
Like if it strikes you and then it goes inside, it's not good because it kind of breaks up and it's really painful. Like bamboo. Think bamboo, maybe a little bit.
You need to
Bamboo
kill
very
this
strong.
plant.
Bamboo's actually quite strong.
Maybe like a brittle bamboo, you know?
Okay. Can I pick up a bunch of them? Like, are a bunch of them on the ground shattered? They're not sticking out or anything?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Wait, don't go near this one. It's poison. Well, actually, fine. Go kill that one
Okay.
Yeah,
before we
I'm
get
gonna,
close to it.
I'm gonna pick up as many whole ones as I can. How many do you think I get?
As many as you want. It's all about how much time you're willing to walk around trying to collect them as they blend in with the terrain rather well.
I mean, I'm gonna pick up the obvious ones where I saw 5 get shot and stuff, I guess, and then
All right.
I'm gonna load them all into my junk gun.
Okay.
Take the healing potion out.
You do that. Okay. Alan, you come up here and you hit this thing. Let's see here. You roll a natural 1. That's good. Then you hit it twice. Are you gonna like action surge or anything? Or you just be good? That's it.
I mean, are we in combat?
I mean,
Are you going to
yes,
gonna
you
work-
are in single combat with this thing.
No, I feel like I can kill a plant.
You would
I'm
think
far
so,
superior.
but then all of a sudden, it puffs up this red color, and you need to make it. Wait, do you even breathe?
Nope.
No, I don't
No,
breathe.
you don't breathe.
That's why I said
basically,
5.
the party you watch is like all these toxic vapors, which you're just kind of barely getting a whiff of, kind of over in your area. This thing just keep puffing up and shoot them out, like every time Alan's character hits it, every time 5 hits it, and eventually he just like pops them, and they stop. He continues probably stabbing them for another couple times, but yeah, it's good. It seems like you killed these pod thingies.
Alright, it is safe now.
Nice work. Is this the
I assume
only...
the spores are still everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, they probably wait a second for the air to kind of clear a little bit before, feeling like it's safe. They're well aware of what these things do at this point.
Hey guys, I don't think there's an exit to this cave.
I found the
This
exit.
way.
The exit is over here.
That's the only one,
Oh,
right? There's not another one, right?
That is the only one.
Only one that I've seen.
Because he sent his
I found
Drone.
this with my
Familiar out.
Yep, he found the thing. All right, so you guys head down the pathway, which was discovered the previous day, and you make your way through, and you find a vault entrance, similar to the ones you found previously. This big vault door, which is open. And just the manner that it's open, it kind of looks like it was open from the inside, kind of just the normal mechanism that it opens. It's not like blown open or anything like that. Immediately after that, there is a staircase leading down. Or no, wait, there's no staircase. You basically are just traveling through this hallway immediately after it. So this is the same level here.
Ooh.
But as you enter, you can see there's kind of this moist, damp smell to the area. Looking at the ground, there's like bits of dirt and this moss that's kind of growing on the stone floor in places.
You've already taken that much damage?
Taking 20.
Ugh, plants.
As you move forward, you can see some green leafy plants kind of growing up out of what appear to be like air ducts.
There's plants everywhere.
Can I tell if there's like any direct danger from any of these plants? Like, can I turn my book into like an encyclopedia of plants?
I'm gonna take a good look around, seeing if I detect any kind of movement coming from shrubs or whatever.
Sure. Yeah, you don't see any movement other than like kind of like this gentle, very gentle sway of the plants, as there's obviously some air coming out of these vents that they are sticking up out of, as though the air filtration system is currently working. Also, there are lights on the walls, which are all illuminated, lighting the area, making you, leading you to believe that the reactor, or at least some kind of backup power, is currently active.
Hey, 5.
Yeah, and Jake, the answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
There's a passageway this way.
Can I take some of this foliage and create a disguise to make myself look like a bush person?
Do you want a ghillie suit?
Oh, it goes to nothing.
You take off a leaf and you put it on your upper lip like a mustache. You have a perfect disguise.
All right. Guys, look. I'm a bush person.
Kill a fire!
I move
So handsome.
apart these shrubs with my spear, trying to get a better look.
All right. You part the shrubs with your spear, and they're like these really viney plants that are sticking up out of the air vent.
He's mentioned that there's plants in the vents like 5 times now. I think this is important, guys.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get hard to breathe in here real soon. Does everybody have like something they can cover their mouth with?
Oh yeah, I've got some scrap fabric.
Okay, let's do that just to be cautious. We'll all put our masks on.
Something under this?
And stay 6 feet away from each other.
What's that?
Not in game 2.
Like there's a little room over here that's just full of bushes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see what was under the bushes?
Yeah, it looks like air vents.
Weird.
It's the 6th time now.
The party covers their faces, not knowing that it's already too late.
There's
Before
already
you,
germs on the inside.
you see. Well, hold on 1 second. This doorway is before you see like basically a wall of these viney plants, kind of blocking your path. Though you can clearly see like gaps in it. Light peering through from the other side. You think you could probably cut your way through if you wanted.
Set it on fire.
Activate my plasma cutter.
You don't have that.
I activate my spear.
Can I try to have my firebolt spell?
What?
Can I just like do a sustained firebolt cutter?
I don't care. If you care, if you want.
I got it. I pull out my knife.
All right. So armed with plasma, firebolt cutter, knife, and spear, you guys are going to try and hack your way through the foliage.
Yep.
All right, you do so.
Wait, are we plugging into the plants?
Yes, I'm testing. I'm plugging into the plant. Although I do want to find out as we do that, I want to see if there's any reaction by the plants, like if this is a happening situation.
Yeah. So my question is, are you hacking? Like, it's a pretty dense and thick wall. Are you basically cutting just enough room for you guys to fit through, or are you trying to remove like a large area? You know what I mean?
I'm
don't
trying to
think we
remove a
need
large area.
Okay.
All right, you're cutting like a large area out of.
I'm walking enough. I'm making enough just for me to walk through.
Okay. Are you going to be in front then, just kind of cutting your own path while 5 is behind you, kind of making the path wider for everyone else?
Sure.
On the
Okay.
trail we blaze.
All right. So it'll take you a couple minutes, and Noah, you'll have a second here to your lonesome while the path is being cut wider.
What do you guys think he's doing in there by himself?
Honestly, don't care.
I grab some more plants and start shoving them in like some of the leaves and stuff in my pockets, and use the vines as like a belt.
All right, you do that, and as you watch as he cuts his way through and all of this, you don't see any reaction from these plants
Saw
other
some
than just death.
I just saw something that's gonna give Noah a Woody.
Noah, hold on 1 second here.
I've
As
seen his line.
we pause the game. Noah, as you're pushing your way through these plants here, let's see here. You expected this, and you just kind of felt like this was going to happen, so you're not really surprised when this vine is going to attack you. It's not attacking you. This is just an area that you have entered. You need to make a strength saving throw. This is a terrain thing. All right, as you walk into through this plant, which you could have easily walked around, your feet kind of get caught up in these vines as you're like pulling through, and they kind of wrap around your ankles and tighten a bit as you do so. That is the only effect, is you are currently restrained, and then we will roll initiative.
I didn't roll my initiative.
No, I didn't.
I
You
did.
it.
Why?
Because he doesn't have fucking patience.
I don't have patience to wait.
It wasn't up until just a second ago.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
I disagree. I want to roll poorly for my
Yeah,
initiative.
Roll my dice. Roll all my dice for me, JD.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't
You know
roll
what?
initiative sometimes.
You play the game.
JD, you know what? I'll just close my character sheet for you. Let's make it easier.
All right. Anyway, regardless, I made the encounter. The buttons were there. It happened. I won't do it again.
You
but
better
it
not,
happened.
asshole.
All right. So anyway,
That's grounds for divorce right there.
you
The
all
amount
will
of aggression from this.
shut the fuck up, Jake. All right. So as you all make your way out of this path, and Alan, I'm going to put you up a little bit here because you were kind of leading the way here.
Sure.
Aurora,
That's
I
right.
assume you would be closer. as Alan kind of finishes cutting through this path for the rest of the party, you all make your way through. You see Noah just kind of like walking through this plant, and then suddenly his legs stop moving, and he has this look of confusion across his face. And then you see movement coming from these other bushes around you here. And Pepper, when this happens, you're the first to act.
Not gonna lie though, we all know Noah saw nothing else but the four-wheeler, so that's why he was surprised.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Noah and be like, you're probably fine, right? I don't need my help.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised at all when this plant attacked me.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to this guy.
All right, as you approach the movement you can see in this bush, what pops out is like this multi-eyed, like lizard and plant-like creature, which it also is kind of humanoid in that it has two legs and two arms. But you run up to it.
Okay. I'm gonna stab it.
All right, stabby stab. Yes, you slash it for 11 slashing damage.
And Scrappy's gonna move up
You should cleave into it.
and bite.
Scrappy bites him for 10 damage as he sticks his face into the bush. Aurora.
Poor thing hasn't done anything to anybody yet.
It wiggled.
Yeah, from what we've learned, plants are not our friends.
It's true, you have learned this valuable lesson.
I'm gonna go and try to cut Noah out of the bushes.
Okay.
With
Alright.
my laser thingy.
With your light scimitar, your lightsaber. We don't want to get sued. Alright, so you go slashing at the plants. Let's see here. Okay, so you hit it, and it definitely takes a little bit more fire damage as the plants around you ignite. At least a little bit, though they are still green. But Noah still finds one of his feet, is free from this, but he still finds himself stuck with the other foot.
Okay. And then can I shoot a different target?
Yes, you can shoot, but just remember that when you're in melee range with someone, your ranged attacks have disadvantage, but you can move back because
Ranged
of your
attacks
mobile.
only have disadvantage against the guy you're in melee
Nope.
combat with.
If you're in melee combat, they have disadvantage against anyone you shoot at,
Unless you have the feet.
unless you have the feet.
I always get that mixed up, I think.
Most people
But
just
you
take
can,
the feet.
like I said, you can move back and then you could shoot. Are you shooting a different target, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this.
Okay, you shoot that guy. Okay. Yeah, so you shoot him, and you see as the bush kind of catches on fire here as the thing is killed. You kill whatever this thing was. You kill the movement.
I'm back.
It is dead. Next is this thing. All right, this thing is going to leap out of this bush, and he's going to go for Noah. As you were attacked, you are restrained, however. What's your AC?
16.
16. All right, it misses you. Does this have multi-attack? Doesn't look like it. All right. So yeah, it misses as it kind of bites the brush and bush around you, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the big one with my junk gun full of brittle spikes.
All right.
Nice.
You do have disadvantage on the attack roll, not because he's adjacent, but because you were restrained.
I'm gonna make this an aim shot with 3 grit.
All right. So you're attacking with disadvantage, but you have +3 to the shot. So go ahead and make your attack with your junk gun.
That's a 9. So,
9
12?
plus 3
3.
is a 12. Okay, so you shoot all these thistles, and they just kind of shoot and hit into the plants all around you, but you don't think you actually made purchase with what you actually wanted to hit.
Alright, I'm gonna switch and attack with my Bowie knife.
Okay. You pull out your Bowie knife. This is a disadvantage, so a 7.
This is a melee attack. Oh, I'm restrained.
You're restrained. 7 misses. Okay. This thing is going to jump out here. And he's going to try and bite Pepper. Pepper, that is a 25 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It leaps out and bites you right in the arm for 13 horrible piercing damage. And Alan, it's your turn.
I move here and I use my action to pull Noah out of here.
Okay, go ahead and roll that athletics check.
Oof.
Yeah. So you're tugging on him, you're pulling him, but that one leg is just deep into something. You can't really see what it is. You're unable to remove him.
Let's remove the leg. We'll get another.
Anything else?
No, it's my action
surge.
and movement.
Yeah, but you can action surge if you want.
I'll save that.
Okay. All right. That's going to be that. Scrappy doesn't have a turn. All right. This thing is going to... Let's see here. All right. Noah, so you feel as these vines crawl up that one leg that is holding you here, and you feel sharp pain as these vines stick into your leg from multiple sides. You take 19 piercing, and are you... do you have any poison resistance or anything like that? You don't, do you?
Nope.
Most people are drugs.
Yeah, so it's
that.
it's a combination of piercing and poison damage that you're taking here. And Zolan, it's your turn.
Ooh. Oh no, he's got the disease.
You're shooting what?
The big guy.
Okay. You're shooting the massive plant next to Noah here.
22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 hits as it kind of burns away here, taking additional damage from fire, which I believe I've said for the 6th time. All
Keep
right.
saying it.
I think that's important.
So I think
Are they
that's important.
susceptible to fire or something?
All right, Pepper.
So
it's your turn.
far we know extra fire damage, and there's plants in the vents.
Yes.
That's all we know.
Nothing
Um,
else.
I'm going to take 2 swipes at this guy because I remember just now that I have extra attack.
All right. I thought you might.
Natural 20.
Ooh, nice. So you cleave into this thing for 18 damage, taking a chunk out of him as he lets go of your arm. You attack again, but the 13 misses as it ducks under the attack.
And Scrappy will get in there and bite him.
All right,
Frick.
Scrappy also misses.
That's what I
Got a
get for rolling a natural 20.
mouthful of leaves. Then Aurora, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh,
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
okay. So you come up and you slash it. Is 34 damage. Yeah, so you kind of have been watching and you saw like the majority of the movement kind of centered around one area, and you come in and slash dead center, cleaving this thing in two. It is still half alive. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna step back and shoot stuff.
Okay.
I'll shoot this thing that
Okay.
has bitten my friend.
Sure. You shoot, but it just misses.
I was trying not to hit you. I'm sorry.
Yep, you overcompensated. All right, this guy is going to try and bite Noah again here. With advantage. That's a 21 to hit you, Noah.
Yep.
It will bite you for 17 piercing damage.
I'm asleep.
As you go unconscious, you see Noah as he just falls over inside of the bush.
Can I use my
Taking-
reaction to point and laugh?
Absolutely. Noah, roll a death save.
Or why did that save?
She's down.
All right, as one
Did it
failure.
attack him again?
Yeah,
No,
large
it's
plant.
his
Oh,
turn.
it's his turn.
All right, this thing, this one, he's going to attack Pepper with disadvantage because Scrappy will use his reaction, I'm sure.
Unless he's
That's-
holding.
Even with disadvantage, that's still an 18 to hit you.
Damn.
That's going to be 18 damage
Shit. Okay.
as he bites into that same spot on your arm, and he's just not letting go. He's just holding on to you. Then 5, it's your turn.
I would like to stab Noah.
Okay.
With a stim pack.
Sure.
Do you have one?
On the tip of your spear.
I got two.
You have the little grabby hand on the end of your spear holding it.
You can absolutely use the old lady grabby arm if you want. Which appears
Feel free.
it appears as though that's what you're doing given the distance. Oh, okay, never mind. You walk up to him and you stab him.
I was talking, so I malfunctioned for a second there.
Okay.
And then I remembered myself.
I can't do both at once.
Regardless, through whatever means, Noah, you're a heal for 8 hit points. Anything else, Alan? You good?
That's it.
All right. This vine thing, still having its hooks on Noah here, is going to attack him. All right, it's a 16, Noah.
Yep.
Yeah, you take 32 piercing and poison damage as these vines continue to make their way up your body and now wrap around your torso. And they just stab into your chest and stomach and all over. You take a heap load of damage, and you're just you're unconscious, being held up by these roots and vines that have grown around you. And then Zon, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to kill it.
All right, the main viney thing.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt.
Okay.
I'll have to take a 12.
All right, 12 just misses. You missed. This thing's dead. Pepper, it's your turn.
I'm going to heal myself. Cure wounds at 2nd level.
All right.
Nice. And then Scrappy's going to attack.
You
Stupid guy.
heal yourself for the exact amount of damage you took last turn. And Scrappy bites him.
Scrappy's also going to be like growling and trying to get him to focus on him.
Okay, he's gonna try and taunt with his growling growl.
Sure.
He does that to the best of his ability. And Aurora, it's your turn.
Jeez Louise, guys.
I can heal myself.
I know.
I want to fight that I'm not down at the beginning.
13 hits.
Because you didn't go first.
As you incinerate your target. You could see as all the plants kind of holding up Noah kind of fall over, and Noah disappears into the bushes as this thing is
Wait,
killed.
what? Oh,
fell
he
over.
doesn't like go away.
No, he's just laying down now in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That guy.
You shoot that guy. You kill that guy. You incinerate him.
And I do this.
All right. This guy, he turns around and he goes into this vent. Yeah.
That'll be a problem.
My turn.
We are out of combat as all enemies have been defeated.
I have a question. I see him run down the vent.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that this spell says that it travels in a straight line.
I can catch him.
But if I fired a spell that goes in a straight line into a metal thing, would it go around the corners and follow the vent?
Yeah, if you turn it into lightning damage or something.
Well, no, I just wanted to fill it with fire. Like if I cast Aggranizer Scorcher, because it's like a flamethrower ray, like straightforward line of fire.
I mean,
vent, will it just go down the vent?
Yeah, sure.
Oxygen is flammable.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just wondering because it's a
Yeah.
So I just go up to the vent and I just cast Aggranizer Scorcher
Sure.
into the vent.
Roll the damage.
I was next in initiative. Okay. I wanted to kill him.
All right, Alan, what are you doing?
Right, Alan.
I was chasing him. I was gonna stab him.
All right, you can't fit in the vent. You're too big.
Well, he's the same size as me.
No, he's not. He's smaller. You see
This is your
Alan's
doing.
character's trying to fit down in this thing as he pulls open and he's trying to tear his way
Oh,
in.
help! I'm stuck.
You just cast Agonizing Scorcher, right? Or whatever you call that spell.
Oh, my ass.
Yeah.
Right on top of him.
Yeah, right next to him. And yeah, you hear as something dies.
Nice.
You hear a death rattle from inside the vent. As though
Yeah, it
like
was
bang,
me.
bang,
I killed
bang.
him.
Yeah, and then Alan, the metal that you're kind of stuck inside starts to get really hot.
Does the vent follow? Like, do I see the flames come out of any other vent anywhere?
No, you don't.
I
Yeah.
heal Noah.
I look at 5 to 5. You can't go through the vents. You're not the imposter.
I critically succeeded my death save.
Oh, no, all right. No, you regain 1 hit point, and yeah, you pop up out of the bush.
I'm gonna
You
run over.
received 6 more.
I'm gonna
Is
run
that
over
right?
to Noah and be like, "I'm sorry. I was gonna help you, but you told me you were fine."
He's okay. I saved him.
Well, I'm sorry.
You could do better next time.
Oh, I will.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk through plants.
Just start cutting plants.
Yeah, sure. You just start walking over them. They're not, too difficult to walk through. Yeah. So as you guys walk into this
Just run that
room,
way.
you see
Zon.
several large pieces of machinery.
Zon, we can't tell Noah about this.
We must keep him out of here.
You
Ooh.
also notice as you kind of pass into this area that the moss that was kind of covering the ground kind of ceases, and you're just looking at the regular stone floor here. You could see like bits of oil and lubricants that have leaked out of these pieces of machinery over time. You see a number of barrels, which some of those also appear to be leaking some fluids. As you move forward here to the northern area, you could see what appears to be some kind of very aerodynamic machine that looks like it has some wings. Maybe some sort of flying machine.
I open up the cockpit.
What's that?
Open up the cockpit.
Can I
All right.
inject 5 into it so this is his new body?
Yes.
So you approach it, and the cockpit is open, and you're gonna hop in.
I mean, I'm just looking at it.
Okay, you look at it. You see lots of like different buttons and symbols and things.
The keys are in. Are the keys in the ignition?
Yeah, you don't see like a key ignition situation.
Is it fresh out the kitchen?
I'm gonna pop a panel open on the side of it.
Hey,
All right.
JD, hey, JD, I'm
Yes.
just gonna get in and turn this one on.
Do you know how to turn one on?
Do you want me
Okay.
to roll my vehicle proficiency?
All right. I
Go.
will say in this dungeon, you guys are in a dungeon, so it's very important where your tokens are moved,
idea where-
as is usual. With that said, you're gonna climb up in that thing over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you climb up in it.
It's not even in the same room.
Well,
Roll vehicle proficiency.
As we all know, one vehicle is much like the other.
Yeah, all vehicles are the same.
Well, it's your knowledge of being able to use vehicles. Like, this is my role to see if I can figure out how to make this work.
Yeah. So you hop in that thing, and I mean, it's got like a key situation. Like, so you've encountered like various types of vehicles in the
Yeah.
past. A number of them were made, they're old contraptions from the former era.
Yeah, made new again.
But well, maybe not quite new, but definitely repaired. So yeah, you're looking at it, you see that there's like a key situation, keys in the ignition, unlike in the plane. And you turn it, but nothing happens.
Look at the little dials and stuff. Does this thing got gas?
You look at the dials and stuff, and it doesn't. First off, anything that's labeled is labeled in a language that you don't understand. However, some things are fairly universal across these things, and I mean, all the gauges are on 0. You're not sure. You think maybe if this thing got some power, the gauges would work, but you're not sure if the gauges are malfunctioning or if everything's just empty.
Yeah, okay.
Where even is he?
He's in the
He's in
next
the
room.
other side.
I was gonna open up this plane and look at its insides.
Yeah, so you pop a panel off. Yeah, and you see like bits of machinery and stuff in there.
Is it all like foreign Numenera machinery?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty advanced by the current, era's standards, though you've also encountered like technology from this era before.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a lot of, the same stuff, wiring and, screws and things that are, commonly used. So you're not really seeing anything that, too out of the ordinary from what you would expect to find.
Looks like something that we might want to keep at some point.
Can I check this vent that has the plants coming out of it? Because this is the only one that has plants coming out of it.
It is the only one in this room. Yes. Yeah. You approach it. What do you want to invest? What do you want to find out here?
To see like if any of them are alive, if there's any evidence of them traveling through here, if why this room is fairly clean in comparison to the other rooms.
So this vent, you will see that there are plants that, it's like a very viney plant that is going definitely through the ventilation system. Nothing odd about it. The only difference you can really tell between this room and the one you were previously in, you can roll a intelligence check if you want.
Is there a place to jack into this thing?
There's nowhere to jack in. There's just a seat. It's a 2-seater. You can hop in the cockpit and sit down.
It's not advanced. There's no like.
It's not controlled
Ports?
with your mind.
Yeah, there's no port. 11. Yeah, you're not exactly sure why the plants are only around this one vent.
Does it seem like they're the same viney plant in every vent I've seen so far? Like the
Yeah.
same plant, at least?
Well, I mean, it could be one giant plant for all you know.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm just not sure.
I mean, it could potentially be like they're the same fucking plant, like the same type at least.
Could be that the seeds entered the same area and now are just sprouting everywhere.
Yeah.
Because the current. Yeah.
I will say that on the ends, near the tips of these plants, there's like these dark purple flowers that are kind of budding a bit. So that's pretty uniform across all these plants you've seen in this area. You also saw some plants similar to this ever since you've entered into this forest. They've kind of been all around.
Burn them. They're multiplying.
Mr. Pepper,
What?
how do I make this work?
I'm hoping we can find something with a schematic.
There's no ports for this thing.
Alan,
I'm
though your
looking.
character does see like controlling, apparatus, like there's a stick and there's buttons and stuff. You can do stuff with it. I just want to make sure that that's clear. That's
Can
all.
I like lean in and see if I can like figure out what button looks like the go button?
Yeah, so you look in and you can see there's a couple of red buttons. One's just like a button. The other appears to be some kind of toggle switch. There's like a red safety cap on it.
Ooh.
Which you flip up and then you would flip that switch.
Here. And then I'm gonna flip the switch and then press the button.
Alright, yeah, you do these things. You flip the switch and you press the button. And you hear this language, or this feminine voice in Russian that you don't understand. Alan, you understand the voice.
Sure.
Oh.
Let's see, what does she say? She says, please enter identification card.
Wow.
Pepper, where's the identification card?
Zon, you got a key card?
Nope. But I found a locked door. I'm going to try and get in.
Zon, you were standing in front of what you would know to be an elevator. Though the doors are closed, the panel on the side, you could see as though it looks like someone has intentionally disabled the control panel. As in, the control panel no longer exists, and you could see the wiring and everything that used to be there is all torn up.
Can I try to hotwire it?
Just given the extent of the damage, someone obviously really didn't want this thing to work again. You think you might be able to repair it, but it would take quite a bit of time to go through and do that.
What's in these boxes?
You open up one of the boxes here, and you're finding tools and spare parts.
Ooh, I'm gonna... Hey, Aurora.
Yeah.
I need the bag.
And these are like really nice, like professional grade tools that you're finding also.
I'm gonna take all the tools off my belt and start replacing them one by one, and then taking any parts that look interesting or useful and putting them in the bag.
All right. Yeah, just from what you're seeing, looking at them, it appears as though they're specifically spare parts for the kind of machinery that you're seeing around you here.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that you're aware of that.
We got a motorcycle to fix, so.
I found a computer.
You did. You found a computer, Jake. As you walk over to this terminal, you could see there's like the blinking a white dot in the top left corner here, indicating that it's got power.
Turn it on.
You're gonna hit keys and stuff. All right, you turn it on by hitting the tab key, like you do, and yeah. So you can see a basically some stuff pops up on the screen here. You can see that it's disconnected from the network. Whether that network still exists or if it just doesn't have access to it, you're not sure. Though it does appear to have an archive of a couple of different things here. And let me pull up. Most of the data seems to be corrupted, though there are a few entries which you can read.
4/11/13. Dr. Charles Arbor. Dad died today. Even though we saw this coming, it feels, I don't know, this place was never really meant to support this many people, and yet it has never felt so empty. I suppose it makes sense, though. The more people being born, the higher the chance of producing someone capable of solving the problem. I can only hope that person is me. He's left me with some big shoes to fill, and I can already start to feel the immense weight of this burden that he must have been carrying all this time. There isn't much time left now, and if only he'd made it a few more years. There isn't any time to dwell on these matters. If what they've been doing the past 40 years hasn't worked, then we'll need to try something new. We need to approach it from a different angle. We'll need to take risks. 4/28/15, Dr. Charles Arbor. 2 years of hard work, and we finally caught on to something. The new specimens are performing beyond our wildest expectations. If anything, they're performing a bit too well. I suppose if we had to leave today, these would have to do. But there's still time to curate and refine the most promising prospects. We've taken the necessary precautions. The facilities have been upgraded with new containment protections and protocols. At first, they thought the risks were too great, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and you can't argue with these results.
All right, so Alan, you're sitting in this thing. You're kind of like hitting some buttons, maybe, but every time you do, it's like, please enter identification card. Pepper and Aurora, you guys are kind of going through, picking out some good tools and parts and things. Noah, you're sitting in this this machine, and it just doesn't want to seem to turn on. Like there's something. It's like it's broken.
I pray to the great machine spirit.
Pepper, have you find card?
We gotta go find it. It's not in these boxes.
Go over to Noah and I look at him like, why don't you have the thing running yet? I figured you'd be it's all over the place.
JD, I pull the visor down. Does the key card fall into my lap?
No, and also that thing has actual keys in the ignition. You just turn them and nothing seems to be happening.
Oh, that's right. There's no key card in this one.
Isn't it working?
It's on 0. It's on no work mode.
Oh, there's even more cards here. Look at this. There's a weird looking one.
Ooh, that one looks like fun.
That one looks
This one
like
has drill.
that one looks like an elevator if we can't get the door open.
I will say, as you guys kind of are in this area looking around, you would also notice that there's a massive door at the back of each of these, I guess, hangars. But it looks like a huge sliding door that is the size of the entire wall, just sitting back there.
I do go to the party too, and I tell them about the entries I found about the quarantine procedures and all that.
Okay, you can do that in character.
I didn't want to just read the whole thing to them.
Yeah, but you can give them the cliff notes. It's all in character. They didn't read it, right?
No.
Go read this. Go read that terminal down there. Tell me what you think about it, because I think that they were working on something, and they kind of made it work.
What something?
JD, is there anything on the keyring besides those keys?
No, just 2 keys.
Probably for
I'd
these
say
things.
keys.
Also, these boxes have like spare parts and tools and stuff, so you know.
Pepper, I'm finding locking the door.
It's an elevator.
With the broken keypad.
I look at this 4-wheeler. Does it require keys?
It does. Keys are in it.
I turn it over.
All right, you go to start it, and it doesn't start, but it does stuff. Like it's cranking. Things are happening. It just doesn't want to really start.
Do these barrels have stuff on them with like text?
Yeah, sure. They've got text on them that you can't read. They're in a language you don't understand.
I'm gonna start messing with this keypad, see if I can get either some way to bypass it or.
So there is no more keypad. It's been torn off the wall, and all the wiring inside and everything has been just really. Someone just, like I was telling Jake, someone really did not want this thing to ever be operated again. You do think that you might be able to repair it, though it will take quite a bit of time because, 1, the lack of the schematic, 2, just the extent of the damage that's been done.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start working on that until somebody stops me.
Okay.
What I want to do is kind of like cull all of it out and then just like basically start from scratch and just find like the few wires that would just open the door, not necessarily need like the access code or anything like that.
Yeah,
like bypass the security essentially.
Yeah, basically what you're seeing is like the whole power of the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's inside of the wall. There's like a small cutout here, which it's like a very small area that you're working in. You're not going to be able to pull it out to give yourself better access.
Right.
It's going to be an extremely difficult task that will also be extremely time consuming.
That's okay. She wants to prove herself.
So, as I'm by myself, I go to where the rest of the party is, or these two.
Yeah, whoever is.
It seems. I think they quarantined something in the lower levels, and then when they left, they broke this to make sure it was broke. Because it looks like someone who knew what they were doing broke it.
As long as you find the key card.
No key card.
I need identification card.
The thoughts are, they have these giant hangar doors that open to who knows where.
I would imagine they just open outside, right? Because if you have vehicles, you want to get them outside.
That's what I'm thinking.
Seems logical.
They've got these vehicles here that seem workable, but I don't know why they're not working. I asked Noah about it. He just says they don't go.
Well, why would they leave them? You know what I mean? If they intentionally quarantined something downstairs and then left, why would they leave the vehicles? But we have
Can
also
you go downstairs with the vehicles.
Just Chris, I'm intentionally not knowing what 0 means on these, even though there's 50-gallon drums full of fuel right next to you.
I'm trying to wait till I get an opportunity to sort this out.
Well,
I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, he told us when we first walked in about the drums full of fuel.
Well,
I
you see
you.
leaking. You see leaking fluid
Oil
from it. You do see the ones that were leaking, at least in this room, it appears to be oil or lubricant.
Yeah, he didn't say gas.
Yeah, there is no fuel in those barrels over there. You do see a set of stairs leading down.
Yeah, just the stairs and the entry door we walked through in the beginning, so that's what I'm moving towards.
Yeah,
there are stairs?
I'm looking at these drums here to see if there's fuel in those. And I was waiting until you guys were done.
Yeah, these barrels, just from kind of looking at the symbols, you can see that they have the same symbol on them. One of the barrels is leaking. You could see that it's oil, lubricant coming out.
Interchangeable?
What about this 4-wheeler? Can I try to crank that one, see what happens?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a percentile for me, I guess.
Okay.
We'll see if there's anything in here that doesn't need repair.
This quad is on fire.
Yeah, this one does very similar to the other. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some life in it. It's probably due to lack of maintenance or leaking of
Yeah.
fluids or whatever that just needs to be repaired, likely.
Yeah, Pepper. It looks like everything's broken.
What are in these boxes?
Ah,
As you pop open those crates, you find more tools and spare parts.
Pepper, did you find any parts or anything?
Yeah, lots.
We could probably repair one of these vehicles with those parts, but it'll take some time.
there
Yeah.
is a weird flying ship.
She has her arms like
That
both
one's
her...
not broken.
It's not broken.
No, we
No,
gotta...
it needs identification card.
Did you try to bypass the identification card system?
There is. How do you do this?
Pepper just deadpans like, damn it.
I'm gonna try to hotwire the airplane.
You're gonna try and hotwire it.
Yep.
Okay. How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna take the ignition line and snip the anti-theft system
Uh
so that I
huh.
can bypass the anti-theft to jumpstart the vehicle.
All right. You don't know where any of those things are.
You mean they're not colored? You don't just do the red and the blue wire and touch
No.
it together?
Not how it works. Yeah, electrical wiring such as this is extremely complicated, and you have no idea what each wire does.
Alright, this thing's nothing like a hover bike, guys. There's like a million more wires.
Yeah, there would be way more wires than there would be on a hover bike for sure. As you get in to kind of look at it, you do hear some woman talking to you in some language you don't understand, which is Russian.
I look at the ship and go, "Hey, turn on."
Yeah, the lady just keeps talking to you.
I'm gonna look in like all the crates just to make sure that there's no key card or anything that I can find.
Yeah, sure. Is there anything else you're looking for aside from a key card?
Parts that I think look interesting that Pepper could use.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
If there are any documents or anything.
All right. Yeah. So looking through, you're just really finding spare parts and things. Also, yeah, you will find documentation, which originally on the front it's got language you understand, but skimming through the laminated pages, it does appear to be some sort of schematics for the equipment here, which you definitely think will be useful.
Oh, cool.
Can I want to scoop up some of this oil from one of these barrels.
Yeah. So those barrels are not leaking over there. However, you do see some sort of tank or something on the wall here, and it is leaking as well with a very slow drip. Though that does not look like oil. That smells like some sort of catalyst.
I want to see if any of this has any effect on plant life. Like if I put any of it on the plants, if the plants like shrink back from it or something. That might be why this room's so clean.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that. You could try and take out a rag or something and try and mop up some of this stuff.
And then I just try to like put it up on some of this greenery in the corners and then in the vents and stuff.
So basically, you take a couple of minutes to sop it up with this wet rag, kind of wiping it on the plants here. There isn't any immediate effect.
I just wasn't sure if that it was like an insecticide fuel or not insecticide, a vegicide fuel.
What's it?
Herbicide fuel. Like it was both fuel and killed plants.
Oh, yeah, you aren't sure, but you think I don't know, maybe if you give it an hour, 2 hours, a day.
For instant results.
Yeah, there's just no instant result coming off of that.
I guess I will just hope the party. I'll go I'll find the party wherever they are.
We're still at the door because Pepper has both her arms inside the wall trying to fix this stupid thing.
Is this a sliding door, JD, or is this like an opening door?
That is definitely a sliding door situation.
There's stairs.
What?
Yeah, there's stairs that go down.
I mean, I almost got it. It's just...
Why don't we just force the door?
Guys, I found schematics.
That would be helpful, actually.
Are they schematics to the elevator?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look at them.
You look at there's schematics to the equipment,
Well,
but
I
not
mean,
the elevator.
these are useful. It's not going to get us in the door, though.
I'm just gonna go down the stairs.
Again, why don't we just force the door?
Because there's stairs?
But
Yeah,
we
we
want to get
don't
through
know.
the door,
There's a
right?
reason they sealed that. Probably
How
because
can we force door?
Oh, I don't know. Stick giant pole by the door, lever it open.
Go ahead, try it.
All right, 5. Go ahead, open the door.
I think he meant you try it.
No, I'm not capable of that. I'm not
Oh.
that strong. I'm strong in the eyes, not in the arms.
You got one strong arm.
Yeah, I'm just one.
I'm gonna use my.
I wish you were strong in the head.
Shade from the robot.
Wow. He's a lot less sassy when he can talk.
I'm gonna shoot him in the speaker.
Oh, yeah, stairs.
Right in the door we came in.
Wow.
Zon, where did you find anything related to explosives? Maybe something interesting. You could turn on a machine.
Explosives?
Yeah. I mean, you know how the engine works, right?
No.
I would say that just given the nature of those things and the odor that they give off, as Noah passed by this area, he absolutely would have smelled that familiar smell coming from at least this area. But
Okay.
it just kind of permeates the entire area and like around him over here.
When I smell over there, I take a deep breath and go, that smells
Yeah.
good. All right, find an empty barrel, guys. I'm gonna grab a bucket out of one of these crates.
Okay, yeah, there's like a drain pan.
Yeah, and then there's like a funnel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Grab one of those, and then I pour some of that good go juice inside of that drain pan.
Yeah, sure, you do that over a period of several minutes while the party just kind of hangs out.
We'll just be stoop kids.
I mean, go ahead, go on without me, guys. You know it's safe up here.
We're not going without you.
I'm gonna try to turn on that tank over there.
Right now?
I mean, why not?
I mean, if we have a tank,
We can't take
we
a
could all
tank
be safer.
Yeah, we can't take a tank
downstairs.
down the stairs. Maybe when we leave, because remember, our whole point in here is to clear this out so we can keep it.
Yeah.
So
We
it's not
just
like they're
need to get-
going anywhere.
We need to get to the reactor.
You need to get to the core.
Yeah.
All right.
Any of those things.
The tank is secondary at this point.
I'm gonna keep the go juice though.
You're going to carry it with you?
55-gallon drum of go juice.
No, it's
he's-
an oil pan.
Yeah, you can see him come out. He's got a oil drain pan, but
Open the top, like sloshing around.
Yeah.
it is. It's open on top. It's a wide, thing that's sloshing all around. But he's carrying it towards these stairs.
You
Okay.
use a lot of fire. You should.
Well, that's the plan. I'm gonna pour this on somebody and then fire.
Grease, our favorite spell.
I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna. So remember those flasks, those iron flasks that I had from the beginning of the campaign.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put some of that in there.
Oh, you can just take some out of my oil pan.
Yeah, use your oil pan. We can like funnel it in.
Yeah, I got an oil funnel too.
He does. You guys kind of prop it up on the ground. You put the funnel on the top, and he pours some juice in it, some sweet juice. You do that.
I have 5 iron flasks. How much is in here? Because each one holds a pint.
So that's 5 pints.
You guys walk down the stairs here.
Yes.
All right,
All right.
you guys walk down the stairs. Noah, just roll an acrobatics. I'm imagining you're leading the you're not leading. You're in the back. You're taking up the rear. I imagine. Let's see.
I'm
this.
not proficient in acrobatics.
Yeah, but you do just fine. You carry this thing down the stairs. So you don't cover the party in any flammable
Fluids,
anything.
yeah.
Activate this page as you guys make your way down the stairs.
How many castings of the grease spell does he have right now?
Several.
I feel like it would just be a really big grease because pouring
One
just a
large-
little bit.
All right. Yeah, as you guys make your way forward, you immediately see another entrance into. Just given the kind of what you've seen upstairs, you can say with some certainty that this is the same elevator shaft as you encountered upstairs.
Ooh.
Aurora, as you look down that pathway to the north, you can see it's like kind of covered in vines and stuff.
Oh no.
I pull her back from the doorway as she in.
Yeah, there's plants in there.
Mushroom looks familiar.
That wasn't one of the bad ones.
That was one of the ones that became a mushroom monster.
Oh, set it on fire.
I'm gonna wait till I have more bodies between me and it.
Oops. Set it on fire.
I will say, as you go down to this next level, you will notice that the moss covering the floor appears to be it's covering much more of the floor on the second level than it was the previous floor up.
Is this water?
That is water. You can hear the low hum of some machinery working around this where this water is, and also kind of within the walls. As you could see, the water is actually moving a little bit. You can see ripples in it, and the water is also clear. But yeah, that's water.
Son, there's water. Gonna need you to stay out of it.
Yeah, last time it made electricity.
Yeah.
Okay. It would be nice if I could get some healing. Just saying.
Oh yeah, jeez.
I did give you 6.
Then I died again. Remember?
They died again.
Here, I have a stim pack. Here you go.
Oh, that's. Don't we have other means of healing than that?
The cure wounds might be better.
You could take a short rest to bandage yourself up.
Yeah, I mean, like I could sit down for a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Do we want to go back upstairs for that?
I'm on top of the mushroom and then rest on top of his head.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, this hallway is pretty defendable. We could just sit in this hallway.
Yeah, you just want to take an hour?
Sure.
What for?
Noah's bleeding out.
Are we taking a break, or are we like a short rest, or is this healing all I'm gonna get?
I mean, the only one who benefits from it really is you. So I mean, like, do we want to do that?
I mean, I'm fine with doing a short rest.
You can get a spell slot back.
If we're doing a
We
short
haven't
rest,
really
then I wouldn't use
expended much resources as of yet. I don't want to just keep sitting back and doing short rests.
Yeah, I'll give
Alright.
you. How far do you have to go? Because I can cast.
26.
Okay, let me give you another cure wounds.
I mean, that's fine. I'm good now.
Mushroom
That's
cap.
sufficient.
I will say that, like, if you did believe this to be one of those creatures, you know that they can like run around and stuff. They're not like
Yeah,
stuck.
but they're like huge, right?
No.
No,
Yeah, but
how
also-
big are they? How can they fit in this door?
I doubt it.
Yes.
It's still if I shoot it with fire. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
this is
we're-
the test.
We're waiting for Zon to shoot it with fire and see what happens.
Okay, I'm just letting you know
Stand
that
at
you
the
can
door.
if you want.
And I will guard it so they cannot pass through.
Does that? Are you,
Yes, shoot.
we're sure that's water and not like just gasoline, right?
It's water.
It doesn't
Yeah.
smell like gasoline.
Ethanol, pure ethanol on the ground.
It's definitely water. You firebolt the mushroom.
Okay.
Yeah, you see as parts of the mushroom just kind of burn and it fall away, but it doesn't like animate or attack you or anything.
There's another one too. Down there.
Weirdly symmetrical.
hmm
I attack this plant.
You attack the plant. You kill part of the plant.
Okay.
I turned this knob.
All right, you go to turn that knob. Roll in athletics.
Very strong.
Oh.
All right, yeah, it's pretty like difficult to turn. This thing obviously hasn't been turned in quite some time, but you dig deep, you find the strength within.
Muscles start to shift and change. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can definitely see those weird things happening as you turn it.
Well, I don't know what this does.
Feeds
Yeah,
the plants, they grow.
You continue to not know what it does as whatever effect it has. You aren't really sure.
Can I look around it and see if there's like any labeling or anything?
Yeah.
Destruct valve.
You do that. There's no labeling or anything.
I'm gonna turn it off.
All right, you turn it back the opposite direction you saw Zon turn it.
I'm gonna try lighting all these plants on fire.
Sure. How would you like to do that?
As I walk through them, I pour my oil pan on them.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do your movement. Yeah, like just do what you're doing. I'm guessing you're walking backwards and pouring it so you don't like get any on your
Nope, I'm being super investigative, and I'm not gonna be fake surprised by anything at all.
Right.
Any fucking invisible plants, nothing.
So you're so I just want to make sure I'm getting this correct.
You're not gonna attack me with an invisible plant.
I just want to make sure I'm getting this correct. You're pouring gasoline on the plants in front of you and then walking into those plants, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting it all over your pants.
You do that. You just move however far you want to go, and you do whatever you want. All right, you run out of stuff about there.
All right, I run back.
Getting high on fumes.
Yep.
Where did
And then I
go?
go. I go. All right, Pepper. Here's a match.
Do you can roll investigation there?
Go ahead and light the plants on fire now.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'm gonna light the match and throw it.
Sure, you do that. Yeah, the fuel begins to burn. Yeah, burning commences.
Keep my mask over my face.
Well, do we know this is all hemp?
Yeah, all psychedelic.
I mean, I don't think this was a really good idea. Fire takes oxygen. There's a lot of
Now
plants.
there's smoke. Good thing I don't breathe.
You guys don't know what
You
those
guys are fucked.
area is over there because it could be full of other fuel.
Yeah, you do it.
This is the dynamite next to a reactor, like all over again.
But I mean, it will burn for several minutes, and then you guys can just kind of leave it, and then it'll just kind of do whatever it does in the other room.
You found the thing.
It'll either burn the whole place down or it won't. You'll find out later.
Yep. Let's keep exploring while we set a fire to half the building.
I'm gonna
do that.
scrummage.
What are Noah and Aurora? Okay, Aurora, you're okay. What's Noah doing?
She's watching it and laughing.
You just gonna watch your fire?
No, I'll leave.
You what?
I'll leave. I went to the wrong room.
I see. All right. Yes. So Zon, you come across another one of these terminals. I will say the hallway you were in previously, you saw it kind of dead end into a bunch of plants. Yeah. So you're gonna where's this? Yeah, that's the elevator. The same elevator.
Oh, that's the elevator. Okay.
Yep. All right. So this is Terminal 2. It's a similar situation to the one you saw upstairs. I'm guessing you're gonna try and access this.
Find more logs. So I'm assuming the logs lose.
If terminal Zonbark.
Has this room been rummaged?
I was gonna scrummage here in a second.
Okay. I will help you scrummage when you get in here.
5716, Dr. Charles Arbor. There was a breach and an act of carelessness, I'm sure. I don't know who was responsible, but none of that really matters now. It has been contained. I'm sure I'll have some explaining to do, but what choice did I have? We've come too far and there isn't enough time to change direction. I need to find a way to make them understand. 51016, Dr. Charles Arbor. We thought we had everything contained, but a few of the specimens had already made their way into the air filtration system. None of this makes any sense. It is as though they had some hidden agenda. How could I have been fooled? Surely they can't actually be intelligent. Or could they? 5/12/16, Dr. Charles Arbor. I am all that is left. They've abandoned our home and any chance they may have had at survival. Cowards and fools, the lot of them. I still have time before the other facilities open. I'm sure I can turn things around here. Maybe my people are a lost cause, but I can still finish the mission. I can still help to ensure the survival of our species.
Do we hear any smoke detectors going off, or
We saw
the battery's not been changed for a while?
the fire suppression system kicks in.
Yeah, I forgot about this. I just completely forgot. There you go.
Ooh. Now we wet.
Yeah, so for some reason, water just starts spraying from the ceiling.
Inside rain, guys! Inside rain!
We're scrummaging, by the way.
Yeah, I'm helping her rummage.
Okay. Yeah, looking through the rooms here, you will find some extra articles of clothing, but nothing of note in either of those two rooms.
I'm gonna make a better face mask for myself.
What kind of clothing is it? Is it good clothing?
Yeah,
Weird? Is it, no,
it's like out of fashion, kind of clothing, but I mean it's in covered, so it is, like mostly okay. It only smells a little musty.
Do we have a point of reference for this dates on here?
No, you do not. What you would know though is that the let me see. No, actually, you wouldn't have any reference as to these dates.
Nexus have any reference? Like, I'm gonna plug Nexus into this computer and just say, this seems different than the other ones. What can you find out what the point of this facility was?
She'll say this computer does not have any access to the network.
And that's all right.
Ooh, I found more stairs.
I think we have a problem, sort of.
What?
I'm alone.
You are alone.
I turn around after being reading this and all this information. I'm like, I'm alone. Oh, hey, it's you two. So everyone else must be gone somewhere else, right?
Did we rummage through both rooms?
Yeah, those two rooms you did, yeah.
What's going on here? Is this a cave-in?
Yep,
Guys,
that is a cave-in.
Guys, the plants are alive.
What?
I think the plants are alive. Whoever was here before was working on something, and they said that they got into the ventilation system. Like there was a containment breach, and I think this. I'm taking a leap here, but I think this might be where the protocol meets biological material.
Oh.
Hold on. You are telling me all these plants are alive?
I mean, plants are alive, period.
But sentient.
Yeah, I think that there's a chance that they might be sentient, but not.
Hold on, give me 2
all of
seconds.
them, but they might be connected to some sort of like larger system.
Start stabbing shit.
Just kill all the
All
plants.
right, you start hacking your way through these plants, and you remove this wall. You remove the plants.
Nice. I guess we just... Well, the water isn't helping. Can we... What do these valves do?
The water will turn off.
We start turning valves.
Oh, let me
We turn off all the valves.
let me extinguish this rain that stops. There you go.
I'm moistened. But I think they said something about going a different direction and taking risks, and then they had to quarantine this place to keep it from escaping. But we've seen these plants out in the wild, so it has already escaped. But this might be where like the Nexus plant is.
So you think they're like hive mind plants, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, I mean, all we can do is like...
I mean, we just gotta keep going, but just keep in mind that the plants might be watching us.
We'll just
All
kill
right.
them all.
Ellen, you chop through the rest of those plants there, revealing a path, which leads back to where you were. Choppy chop. All right. You will remove these plants and cut a path.
What? What is taking 5 so long?
He's angry at plants, so he's
Isn't
destroying.
that where the fire is happening right now?
You look through. There's no more fire. It appears as though it has been put out.
Hey, 5.
That's weird.
Let's kill the plants on the way back up. Like, we're gonna start at the base of the plant and then work our way up. No?
Is 5 continuing to chop through?
Yes, the ruler is me chopping. Oh god.
Okay, yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, you could chop through your. I assume that you switch the head of your spear to the slashing head to better slash through.
Sure.
Go,
You do that.
axe
I
head.
am now in my position a sickle.
Yep, you
Oh,
do that.
nice.
For Mother Russia.
All right. You do remove these plants basically at the top, though they're still kind of on the ground, sticking up a little bit, probably maybe like a foot or so. But they can't be removed because this is how the map was made. But you do that. You don't have to keep doing that with the ruler. You did it there in that area.
Shut up! I'm having fun.
5 is
All right.
killing all the plants.
I will say you saw some plants back.
Where
down
you
that
fucking
up.
show me those plants? Where?
All right, I will show you the plants that you saw.
Can we take a short rest while he goes through the whole floor and kills the plants?
You guys can take a short rest. I'm gonna do some weed whacking. I have an hour to myself while they short rest.
Sure, you're just going through doing some gardening.
Oops.
Yep. I take my time because I know I have like maybe another 30 minutes. So I just peruse these rooms. Anything of interest?
Sure. That room, you don't find anything in there, but you're searching all 3 of these rooms. You have
Yeah, I'm
enough time
searching
to do so. And in this room that has the terminal, you find the thing that you're looking for. In a drawer on that computer desk, you find a key card.
Identification card.
I also look at the computer. Can I turn it on?
Yeah, you turn it on. You hit buttons. Some words pop up on the screen. Do you read them?
Yes.
All right, you read the words. This one.
Someone fucked up big time. Or gecked. Geck or geck?
Gek. And as you see that acronym, you remember something. Your memory is quite good, being the robot that you are. You remember in the last facility you were in, and you were searching for radiation equipment?
Yeah, what are they supposed to do with all this radiation gear? What the fuck is all this farm equipment going to be? Unknown error, armory code, some numbers.
Yep. But you remember when you found that briefcase in the last facility, Gek was what was emblazoned on the side of it.
Gotcha. So, I think
Who has that briefcase, or who has that briefcase?
nobody. We didn't take the briefcase.
You didn't take it. All right. As the party is finishing helping Noah patch up his horrible gaping wounds, you all.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I've killed the planes. Most of them.
Good job.
What about the moths?
They're not real. It's moss. Who cares? There's no harm. I found keycard.
Okay.
Oh, for
I
the
think
plane?
This is for. Maybe I think.
Let me look at it.
I'll give it to her.
That could probably be used for a bunch of other stuff too.
Also, I'm finding computer, and it is saying that this facility has been given the radiation gear by accident.
Nice.
If there's radiation gear here somewhere.
Wait, is it these boxes? I look in these boxes.
Nope.
The boxes will have GECK on them. GECK.
Well, it's not in English, but yeah.
It'll have these symbols on them.
Yeah, so
It will be written in Cyrillic.
Alright, well, let's go downstairs, I guess.
We still have more to discover and more plants to kill.
More
Quick, this
downstairs.
way.
Where'd he go? He just disappeared. 5?
all right. You guys go down the stairs.
Oh.
Oh, found a science room.
Sorry, that's locked. It requires some sort of it has like a key card situation on it. You can't,
Oh,
you
You
I
can't-
said you found
keycard
a
it.
key card?
I do the Zon thing and I swipe the key card.
Hey, GD.
What?
Okay, never mind.
Did he give you the key card, or does
Yes.
he still have it? He
Yeah.
gave it to you?
Yeah.
All right, Alan. Did you give her the key card?
Yeah,
Or-
I gave her the key card. She has it.
All right, you open the door with the key card.
Like I gave her it at the elevator.
You see another terminal.
I point at it and then I look at Zon.
I look at it.
I push him out of the way.
Ooh, this one looks like fun.
Yeah, I go to the arcade game instead.
All right. Well, you guys play Vault Dweller.
Me first.
As Aurora, as you enter to this area, and Noah, apparently, as you guys are over here, you can see there's this room with these plants kind of sticking up from these things in the center of the room, and back behind those plants, you can see these strange pods full of like this green liquid, and then suddenly, Aurora. A face is pressed against the glass here.
What kind of face?
A plant face.
That face of some sort of hideous plant monster thing as it shoves its face against the glass and starts pounding at it, pounding on it like he's trying to kill you through the glass. And then there's another one.
I scream and jump back.
That comes over.
Guys, let's not go in this room.
Hi.
That's
Is there a plant
terrifying.
monster?
Do I see
Yeah,
that?
it's terrifying.
What's that?
Yeah, you see it.
Ooh.
Is this locked?
Yeah, it's locked. It looks like it needs some sort of key card.
Pounding on the glass.
Pepper,
back.
can I?
Don't open it.
I'm gonna
There's some plants in there I need to take care of. Pepper.
Don't
hold on,
open
hold
it,
on,
no.
hold on 1 second. I knock on the glass. I want to see how many are in there.
You just see two now. Basically, I will say that the room has a lot of like visible moisture in the air. There's like this haze. But yeah, you just see these two creatures as of now, and they're just really, really wanting to kill you through that glass.
I go to this window and I knock
Alright, they come
on.
over there and they start trying to kill you through the glass over there.
I'm gonna knock really loud.
Yeah. So what you're noticing though is they're banging on it with what appears to be some, a good deal of force.
Yeah.
You're just barely hearing any sound coming through this glass. This is obviously some really fancy special glass.
Guys, I know how to communicate with them, and I press my butt cheeks against the glass.
Would Zon do that? Is that what your character would do?
What are they saying back? Are they talking back?
What do you think?
Okay.
What are they saying? Zon, I need you to translate. I cannot understand.
They say, help us, save us, Floop is a madman.
The talk is showing.
Ooh.
No, I need keycard.
As Pepper enters into this room, you can see that there is just a layer of dirt covering the entire floor. Essentially, just the entire floor in this room is dirt. You can see different plants which have these lights hanging from the ceiling, and everything looks very well kept and curated, as though someone or something has been like trimming them.
Like actively.
Pepper.
Yep.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Can I borrow the keycard? Just for like two minutes.
Okay, just let us all get in position before you open the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here. And I hand him the key card.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
No, not everyone's here.
What? It's on. You need your fire. Where did he go?
Noah's not here either.
Zon!
Are you
What are you
using the key
doing?
card to open the door?
Why would you open that door?
Guys, keycard's not working.
Are you using the key card to open the door? Is that what you're
Yes.
doing? Oh, okay. All right. You open the door. Go ahead, and we're gonna roll initiative now. Hold on. As these things would really like nothing more than just killing you.
I'm hoping there's
Um,
only 2, but I think there's more.
Finally, something we all agree on.
Yeah, see, I roll my initiative, I get like in the 20s. GD rolls my initiative, I get a 6 fucking team.
Yeah, it's the opposite for me.
You have disadvantage on initiative because you're so far away from the combat.
I'm far away on purpose. I'm
He's
expecting
not
the combat.
surprised by it, but he's vaguely uninterested.
All right, Noah, you're the first to act. What would you like to do?
Somehow, as he hears across the room.
I mean, you're just.
I
standing
was
there waiting
yelling
him to
for
open the door.
Zahn,
I'm
so.
very perceptive. I'm gonna hold an action for a plant monster to come out of there.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
hold.
shoot 'em.
All right, you hold your action, hoping desperately that they actually leave that room that they're in. Aurora, it's your turn.
Whack
I
'em
mean,
off good.
they're in the way, so I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay, yeah, you can shoot. Sure. They have, let's see here. 21. Yeah, you hit him, despite any cover he may have from things.
Yeah, I go right in between.
Yeah. Okay, that will
That's
hit
short.
for...
I shoot again.
All right, the 13 misses. You just hit
Okay.
right above Pepper's head on the wall here.
Sorry, Pepper.
It's gonna be...
It's okay.
Oops.
Glad I'm short.
Okay. You do those things. All right. Okay. This guy is going to attack you, Alan. He's gonna attack you.
Shit.
Disadvantage.
All right. Disadvantage on the first attack. It's a 17 on the first attack with disadvantage. The second attack does not have disadvantage, and it is a crit.
Sorry.
Yeah. So this thing,
I'm actually made out of
actually-
mithril. I can't be crit.
this thing, you can see as you open this door, it smiles at you on this weird plant-like face. It really does. It smiles, and then it hits you with its vine arm. You take 32 piercing damage. Yeah, it hurts real good.
My turn?
Then it's your turn.
Ugh, I'm gonna make a. Oh god.
Okay.
You know, the last.
So 14 for the first attack.
Yeah, right. Well, okay, none of the attacks hit. You miss as it just kind of bounces off this thick hide of this creature.
Alright, cool. Action surge.
Okay.
There you go.
Attack will hit for looks like 24. Okay.
And it's gonna make a strength check. Or
Oh,
get pushed back.
Strength check or get pushed back. Is that what you said?
Yeah, add another stamina damage to that.
Okay.
So make one of them a pushed attack.
What is your DC?
8 plus 3 plus 4.
Okay, so 15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, it is not pushed back.
That's my turn.
Pepper.
I'm gonna hit it.
All right, it's gonna be. It definitely has some cover from you, just given the nature of this door that you're fighting through. But
Well-
you could definitely try and swing around to get him.
Okay. Smash. No, that's not gonna do it.
Nope.
What about that one?
Yep, that will hit for 13 damage. All right.
And then as Scrappy's attack, can I like pull him out? Nah, I don't know if I want to. Can I pull him out of the room? Does it seem like Scrappy would be able to do that?
I mean, I'm in the way as well.
Yeah, he
I
is in the
know.
way, and also, you know, he's got cover. It would be extremely difficult for that to
Okay,
occur.
okay. He gonna bite his little like plant leg. Never
Okay.
mind.
No, he's not.
Shuffle that once.
You see a Scrappy, he closes his eyes for some reason. He bites down on Alan's leg, like on Five's leg.
Even
Alan.
that one, the damage.
I only have 5 health. Leave me alone.
Five, you take
No,
3
fuck you.
damage from the
Fuck, I don't think anything. If he can't hit him, he can't hit me.
hit you for 3 damage. You're at 2 health.
Suck my
Deal with it.
One on
robotic.
I rolled so poorly.
double ones and then one on damage.
All right, Alan.
Guys,
I
This
take.
thing's This thing swings at you with an arm that grows.
Disadvantage.
You already did that.
It's
Oh
been
no,
my
you didn't.
turn.
Her turn.
Okay. All right.
Scrappy
Disadvantage.
doesn't.
Scrappy gives disadvantage by tugging
Do I have
Five's
some
leg.
cover with this bullshit?
Yeah, you may have some, you may not. Just depends on what I roll here. Disadvantage, that's gonna miss.
You know what? From now on, JD can roll my initiative.
Does a 20 hit you?
20 is a hit.
All right,
Cover.
I'll give you a little bit of cover from that then. Yeah,
You're gonna die
basically.
this turn.
Yeah. All right.
I cast shield on him.
Zon, it's your turn.
I cast shield.
Firebolt. The nearest.
All right. It will have some cover from you. This doorway is it's smaller.
Straight line.
Yep. The doorway is kind of smaller. You're shooting through Alan, and that's just how we're doing this particular doorway. I could describe it in great detail, but I don't want to.
Then instead of firebolt, fireball.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, kill all the plants in that room. That's a great idea.
All right.
Wow.
All right. DC 15.
I rolled a lot of ones and twos.
It's not great.
Yeah, 20 is well below the average damage for that. All right, that guy succeeds. And then the one in front.
Can you have disadvantage on it because I want it?
Nope, that guy gets a natural 20. So they will each take 20 fire damage.
Everything else in the room is on fire.
Yeah, all the plants are just dead.
You took my joy from me.
This one in front is killed, though, even with saving. So he's dead. He falls over, dead. Good job. You killed one. Scrappy, you're not a real person. Noah, it's your turn.
Can I ricochet
You
a
hold
bullet?
control.
You cannot ricochet a bullet to hit him.
Bullet off the wall and hit him.
No.
Can you even
Can I-
see what's? Yeah, you can see what's in
Can
there.
I wanted style bend the bullet?
No. It's your turn, Alan.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna use my 5-foot bullshit.
All right, use your 5-foot bullshit. All right, 14
Gonna
misses.
add. Hold on. 8 to that 14.
Okay, so you're gonna hit him for 36 damage. All right. As you strike him 3 times with the increased range of your weapon. You did it. Anything else?
Yeah.
Kill the plants.
Yeah? Okay, yep. And then while you're at it, you do that. Those plants are just they're dead, actually. Because
Just
fire.
fire.
And then you run away. Okay. Oh, you move up.
Everything here's on fire, right?
It's yeah.
Those aren't on fire.
I'll move out of the way and let people fucking do some damn. Oh God! Ah!
Do some damage. Okay, you do that. Pepper, it's your turn.
We're just gonna jump in the doorway.
5, 10 footlands.
You're actually not out of its reach, so no, you don't.
Oh, okay.
It's the only one left. Okay, I'm gonna move up to here. I'm gonna smash him, or I'm gonna slash him. I mean.
Okay.
How the heck is this game?
Well, I mean, there you would be out of its reach. You would provoke. Let's see here. Yeah, both of those hit for. What is that? 26 damage.
Yes.
You rush in and you chop this guy up, and he falls back into the flames, and he is killed.
And then I'm gonna run over to these plants that aren't on fire and slash at them.
You do that, and Alan 5, you see through the window. You're like pointing, like that plant, and Pepper is slashing up the plants in there for you.
Thumbs up. Oh God.
And Scrappy will start ripping them out too.
Sure. It's raining again.
I'm gonna kill some more plants. Are we still in combat or no?
No.
Okay. Kill these plants. All of these.
I'm helping with my fire sword thing, my laser sword.
Okay. As you guys move your way into here, that area is on fire there, Aurora. You're going to give that a couple minutes here for this sprinkler system to do its work. But you do see near the back of this room, there are several pods, two of which are empty. The other two are full of some kind of green liquid.
Ooh. Bet these have plant people in them. I have an idea. Can I cut these cables back here?
I mean, they're basically in metal. What you see is are metal tubes coming out. They may have cables or fluid in them. You're not sure. You wouldn't know until you broke them.
I'm gonna smash them.
All right, you're gonna smash them. Okay.
Yeah.
You got like a hammer or something, right?
Oh yeah, I guess I could use a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna slash them.
You gonna slash them?
Yeah.
The metal tubes. You gonna blunt up your battle axe?
Well, I can resharpen it. I have
Magical.
plenty of tools.
It's not magic.
It is
It's
a +1.
infused.
No, it's not infused.
It's just +1.
It's just +1. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, it's not magic though. It's +1. Science. Anyway, it's not magic. Yeah, it's masterwork. Yeah, you bash it a bunch of times with your axe that never seems to dull. It dulls a little bit. And yeah, you bash it. There was some wiring in there. Yeah. You bash it.
Yeah, take that, you plant guy.
You see a face press against the glass.
Vibes in emoji mode.
Yeah, it's glass.
I think if we just leave it in there, it might die. Because I cut off its resources.
All right, you hack away at this glass. This glass is pretty stout. It might be the same kind of glass that that window's made of. Yeah, I could be able to break it.
I'm gonna give him a cure wounds.
All right, and with that, I gotta pee. Everyone, take a break. I will remind you guys that in this office here, which you had to get into with a key card, you did see another one of those terminals.
Yes.
Also, you see like this weird kind of like very bright and colorful machine off in the corner, and then you see some kind of crate over here, which looks fancy and pretty.
For a while.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Everyone get the fuck out. I locked the door. You're ruining my immersion. Alright, JD, what's in this crate?
The crate. Yeah, it's got
This is
some.
Gek.
No, it's not. They didn't get their Gek. That was the whole point of that message that you read.
Alright, what's in this crate?
You don't know. It's locked. There seems like this
open
keypad
it.
where you
I
There's
enter the
like-
stupid code that it told me
Alright.
to enter.
enter code and you find some stuff inside.
Oh, it's stupid. Is there any like spears in here?
Disappointed.
I'll leave everything.
Oh,
All right,
boxes.
leave it all.
I scrummage.
Playing some
Alright.
video games?
Yep, you play video games. It pops up. It's in a language you understand. It says Vault Dweller, and it's some kind of.
I don't know what
video
Vault
game.
Dweller is.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
a game?
game.
You don't play
Yeah.
Fallout?
I
Wow.
do.
It's
Yeah,
game
Is this
play a game.
Chernobyl?
yeah. All right. So Pepper, you walk into this other room because you're locked out of the other, that room. You walk in here and you're looking through crates and stuff.
Sure.
These crates are labeled with various things. Some are labeled food.
I can't read the labels.
Yeah, so you guys enter into this room over here. And yeah, there's like a lot of crates that are labeled in languages you don't understand.
I would like to get to that terminal to get the clue. Did we already get
Yeah, flocked. Sorry. Are you guys gonna take some time here and look through these crates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna help her.
Okay. Aurora, is there anything you're looking for specifically?
Yeah, radiation gear, some more. What?
Nothing. All right, you're looking for radiation gear. Mm-hmm.
And like more documents and things.
Okay. Yeah. So Alan like described to you some symbols earlier. You find a crate has those symbols on it. I don't know. You go through all these crates, and one of them, sure enough, you pop open, and it's got some radiation gear inside.
Nice.
But yeah, you find some radiation gear, and you also find there we go.
Well,
yeah, you find some food, some beef stew.
oh God, no.
Most importantly,
I
you
give the
found
key card
radiation.
back to Pepper.
You do
Oh,
that.
Pepper,
thanks.
mark off that you have a key card.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you know that it's noted that
I got it.
I'm
Mr.
gonna mark
GM,
your
Pepper now
character-
is in possession of
Yeah.
the key card.
Mhm.
There
I
you
repeat once more. Pepper is in possession of the key card.
All right,
You got that? Okay, good.
I got it.
I got it marked on my character. Well, that doesn't look like a key card. I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
I'm gonna make it this one.
The
That's a key
bearer of
card.
the key card need be
this
marked.
one.
There you go. Boom. You have the power.
As we're searching through crates for cool stuff, I'm just gonna turn to Aurora and be like, "Have you noticed Noah like acting weird lately?"
Weird like how?
I don't know. You think he's like in a bad mood, maybe?
I mean, he's always in a bad mood.
Do you think he has
No.
death wish?
He's just been acting normal lately, huh?
He keeps walking into danger.
I mean, he's a bit weird, but I mean, he's always in a bad mood, and he just maybe he misses his bike a lot.
Ah, maybe that's why he is mad at me. That
Wait,
would-
He's mad
why
at
would
you?
he be mad at you?
Well, he gave me a letter.
What did it say?
Okay.
I don't know if I want you guys to read it. It was really sad. And I mean, he's right. I have not been succeeding in a lot of things, and I didn't fix his bike, so that's probably why he's mad at me.
Can I see it?
That's I don't think he's mad at you.
I mean, it was pretty like directly pointed at me, and he signed it all fancy.
But you got the letter and I didn't. Hold on.
Wait, don't. I don't want to talk to him about it. Oh.
So, did I ever see him write letters?
Nora, where's my letter?
Like, was I in the room, or did he do it by like?
No, I did
Alone.
very much a while ago.
Listen,
Okay.
you gave Pepper a letter. I want a letter too.
I hand him a copy of the letter.
I'll read the letter.
All right, this letter rocks you to your core, just like as though he had it prepared, just waiting for you to ask for it.
Why did you say that about me?
They're my business cards. I give them
Noah, this room you're in, you see like some ground which looks like it's like prepared for planting, or has been recently harvested, and you could see like fruits and vegetables or similar type of plants kind of piled in these crates along this wall.
potatoes.
Sure,
Potatoes.
space potatoes.
He puts it in his junk gun.
I'm gonna just kind of look around in this plot here and see if there's any seeds or anything in it.
Yeah, you're looking around, and let's see here. Are you digging through the ground? Is that what you're doing?
Just kind of moving around the plot just to see if there's anything been planted recently.
Yeah, you'll see like some seeds for sure. It definitely looks like someone has been tending to this.
But anyway, I was just kind of curious. I'll figure it out.
He's mad to me.
But he's mad at you too?
He gave me a letter.
Do you think he just has a bad letter for all of us?
It rocked me to my core.
Noah walks in and we all just like stop talking and look at him.
Weird. Five just walked in and asked me for my business card.
What kind of business card?
No, I hand out angry, super patronizing letters from me, so they know that I was here.
And these letters, are they directed to a specific person or
No.
just...
No, they're really vague, but they have this ability to kind of just change someone's life.
See, Pepper, it wasn't you. He's not mad at you. He's just being a dick.
I have 8 more. You want one?
No thanks. I already know.
Pepper, what do you think I do on all my watches?
Apparently write mean letters to us.
No, it's to anybody who reads them. You notice that I never actually say you in the letter?
But you said it was a letter for me when you handed it to me?
Yeah, so you could give it to somebody. Get some backbone, you know?
I would never let anybody read this letter. It's really mean.
It's supposed to be mean, so they know who's in charge. You know, so I gave one to you so you could give it to the, whoever you need to be in charge of. Did you read it? You shouldn't have read it.
Yeah, well, you said it was a letter for me. I said,
Not-
here, I wrote you a letter.
I said, here, I got a letter for you.
Yeah, that usually implies that, it's for me.
Yeah, for you to give to somebody.
I think you should really clearly write instructions if you give out letters like this.
But I do appreciate that you've been trying real hard recently. Maybe that letter should have been for you.
Ooh.
Really are showing marked improvement in your skills. Notice? You repaired Giuseppe. Could you have done that 2 weeks ago?
Yes, I'm very talented.
You are very talented.
Freaking stupid letter.
You know what? Maybe I should write letters. That'll be my inspiration to people.
Pepper, as you enter this hallway, you look over and you see Zahn like just staring at this door,
Getting so bad.
just desperately, like he's just got both hands on it. He's just like,
Oh, here's a key card, Zahn.
By the way, guys, this garden's being tended by somebody.
I give
Yeah,
Zahn
probably
the
the-
key card.
Plant people we killed. Yes, key card. I go inside.
Zahn, you have to mark your token with the key card.
So, this seems to be the bottom floor. Do we see that?
You guys ignoring my sexting?
Yes.
I don't even know how to do it.
there is a staircase leading down. As you guys enter into this room, you see that crate in the corner is now open. You also see this terminal, which I'm guessing Zahn is doing some things with it. Okay, let's go ahead and pop open. I believe this is number 4.
92116, Dr. Charles Arbor. The plants do seem to react to my presence, but they aren't hostile. At this point, I'm convinced we've created something sentient. Maybe they view me as their creator, perhaps some kind of parental figure. At any rate, they've allowed me to continue my research. 3517, Dr. Charles Arbor. What started as a rash has turned into something terrifying? Some days I question if I made the right decision. Could Dad's research have actually worked? Did I doom us all? No, there is still time. 61218, Dr. Charles Arbor. I've failed. These plans won't be of anyone's use other than themselves. I'm so sorry. I could have left a long time ago, well before these physical abnormalities got to this point. I could leave today, right now even, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I'd like to see where this goes.
Huh. The first note seems incorrect,
That's it?
but they aren't hostile.
Are
Physical abnormalities, got it.
you saying this out loud as you read?
Yes. Huh. So this seems fine.
What's it say?
It's right here. Look, read it over my shoulder.
Oh no, I just read the last line. This is where that virus started.
maybe part of it, but it's yeah, it's terrifying. So the rashes turns into something, but doesn't describe exactly what it turns into.
Maybe it turns into people into metal.
Or plants.
I don't want to be either of those things.
He could have left a while ago, but he wants to see how this goes. So I think this is, and I think maybe that the research that they used, maybe either they used whatever that thing was, or maybe they created it. But this doesn't seem like a great thing. I think it's fine. I put the key card on the floor.
Are there
What?
lockers?
Yeah, there's lockers. There's an open munitions crate.
I feel like nobody rummaged any of those.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they have. A couple of the lockers are still closed, and
I'm gonna rummage through the lockers.
all right. So Noah, you're looking through these things. You find a laser rifle. That's what you get. And then also inside of this munitions crate, you find a cowboy hat. And also some grenades.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hmm?
Does the cowboy hat, does it look good?
Yeah, it looks like it's been protected from everything. It doesn't even have that musty smell.
I go, hey guys, that's cool. My hat's here.
Implausible.
How
Yeah.
is your hat here?
Put my hat on.
Okay. That's just a lucky hat. That's all it is.
And then obviously, are the grenades on a bandolier?
No, they're not. They're just actually sitting in like these styrofoam, like kind of like an egg crate, but for grenades.
Loose in a jar.
I put them on my bandolier.
Okay. Roll a let's see here. Roll a d6.
That's more than 6.
You rolled 2d6.
There you go.
You rolled an 8d6. I was confused.
All right, there's 4
Alright.
grenades in here.
Apparently, when you click the button and hit enter, it adds another dice.
All right, there's
That's
4
fine.
grenades. Each of these grenades is just the shatter spell, essentially.
All right.
You can do it as an action. You can throw this grenade. Yeah, but when you find this laser rifle, this is, it doesn't appear to be like standard issue, right? This guy has like it's got like a name carved on the side of it. Like you're not sure if it's the name of the gun or I don't know what's the name that's carved on it.
Matilda.
Matilda. Yeah, you're not sure if that's the woman who owned it or if that's the name of the gun, but yeah, it's got Matilda carved into it. It is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically search this floor. You do find another entrance into the elevator, which is also this has the same story going on with it. And you find a staircase leading down. As you make your way downstairs, what?
Making my way.
Yeah, as you do that, you make your way downstairs. You could hear the sound of a sprinkler system, which just appears to be constantly going. The room in here, you could see all of the natural light, all of the unnatural light sources are either not turned on or they've been destroyed, but it is glowing this same blue color, like the cave that you guys were in, as you see some similar plant life. Immediately as you hit the bottom of the floor here, the floor kind of turns to, as I describe the room, the floor kind of turns to dirt. Though you can see kind of off in the edges of the room the same stone kind of floor. Also, there's like a lot of vines kind of winding their way between the plants and things down here.
There's a minimum of 3 plants we have to kill immediately.
Also, you see, Jake, I'm sure would notice you could see the reactor.
Can I see from this point a way to turn off the sprinklers?
No. Mm-mm. How do you
JD,
know?
is
He
that
has
my hat?
No, it's not your hat. You don't have a hat. Your head's not made for a hat.
Got it.
I will make you a hat, Five.
JD, I am hat.
I cut them out and I wrap them around myself, so I look more plant-like. So by this point, I should look fairly plant-like.
You're Henry Crabgrass.
What? You're reaching in the vines? You're trying to pull some out? Is that what you're doing?
No one's on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, you walk over to the vines and you start kind of pulling them out to kind of
Five
cover
is
yourself
actively cutting them.
with the
so-
intent as you kind of it's pretty this is definitely like some kind of root system that goes like deep into the ground as you're trying to tug up on it. Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the game here.
Weird.
And as you're kind of tugging up on it, you can feel the earth kind of shift around you as this large creature seems to just kind of grow abruptly out of the ground.
Can you
It
not
looks,
down? I push his head back into the ground.
it looks like it looks like a larger version of the things you fought before.
Can you go? You
Uh-oh.
need to go to the ground where you were previously, not to where you are now.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your initiative there.
You're higher than a 5 on initiative. What the crap?
We'll be
Oh,
going
Alan,
last.
you're going into this fight nice and hurt. All right.
Somebody save me.
Okay. Yeah, so as this creature, this
You'll be fine.
giant creature kind of grows up out of the roots and dirt. You could see as the rain of the sprinkler system is hitting it, and it's got like this steam kind of rising off of it as though it's
Ugh.
producing some sort of internal heat. Noah, as this occurs, you, as usual, are the first act.
Nice.
Face.
All right, yeah, you shoot him. Let's see here. All right, you do that. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot him a couple times as he kind of emerges here. Then, as a legendary action, similar to like what you saw the.
And JD, I'd be as far up the stairs while still having line of sight of him.
Yeah, I think you're there. That's.
I'll move.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
A little further away.
Also, you wouldn't have even. Oh, I guess you shot and ran back up the stairs.
Oh, it's yeah. That's what I was saying. I'd be as far away while still having line of sight.
With the lightning?
Lightning.
Lightning? Can we not light?
Yeah, similar to like what you saw when you were in the pond upstairs. It emanates same type of lightning here as it kind of.
Where it's coming from? Like if the potentially
It's coming from him.
Oh, okay.
And he is going to. Let's see here.
But it lightning rods to 5, so we're fine, right?
Well,
That would
5
be
is
terrible.
not within range, so
He also
Water
has
is
no health.
that's going to be a DC 15 dexterity save. I don't know why I told you what the DC was. For you 4.
Okay.
You 4 being Pepper, Scrappy, Zon, and Aurora.
I don't get to play in big fights.
You
Everyone
have the
but Scrappy
virus on.
fails. That's going to be 15 lightning damage to you.
15 and then half to Scrappy, I'm guessing.
Yes, that is correct. All right. After that occurs, Alan, is your turn.
Activate my 5-foot pole bullshit.
All right, you do that.
Jeez, get him.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
crit him.
add a pushing attack to that crit. Add another 2 damage to that.
Okay.
22. Should be 41 damage in total.
Yep, I already got it. Okay.
And then I move up another
Strength,
5 feet at the end.
strength save, right? Just save.
Yeah, strength save. DC 15, or he's knocked
Alright.
prone.
He is good. He succeeds on the save.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Aurora, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Does that hit?
Yes, 22 hits.
Cool. And then I'm gonna run away and shoot him.
Okay. Yeah, he really doesn't like the fire as he howls here. All right, that will also hit for. All right,
That's it. Yeah.
that's it. Cool. All right. Oh, as a legendary action, when you strike him with the sword here, you are going to take 9 lightning damage.
Oh,
Why?
that's
As-
rude.
As lightning travels up your weapon and back into you. And he also is real mad at you, so he's just going to kind of move over here, and then he's going to attack you, Aurora. Oh, actually, he doesn't even have to move there, so...
Oh wait, doesn't he? Yeah, I would say if he moves, then he gets opportunity attacks from Scrappy.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to move. Yeah, he just basically throws these viney arms, which kind of extend outward and slap at you, Aurora.
No.
Yep. That's going to be
Disadvantage.
A crit?
He has disadvantage.
Does he? Now again, is
Scrappy.
it within 5 feet of Scrappy? Or
Yep.
All right. The crit is actually made at disadvantage. All right, that turns that crit into a miss. Unfortunately, the second attack will hit.
Sorry.
Wait, 2 attacks?
Everything has
Uh-huh.
2 attacks, and I can only deflect once. So dumb.
Yeah. Roll a 5. I'm surprised things don't have like 5 attacks.
That's only 10 damage.
Okay, I'm at 4.
Only.
You're fine. Pepper, it's your turn.
Touch creature. Okay, I'm gonna step. Oh, not Scrappy. Oh gosh. I'm gonna step right here, and I'm gonna cast Heroism on Aurora. Which at the start of her turn, she's gonna gain 7 temporary hit points every turn.
I would like 7 temporary turns as well.
I
Nope.
know. But she's so almost dead.
Temporary turns seem OP.
And she can't be frightened. And Scrappy's gonna attack. Is there a way for Scrappy to like push Zon? Oh no, his reach is really far, never mind.
14 misses.
Okay.
All right, that's it. It's your turn.
It's the turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So on its turn, which is again for some reason, I'm gonna need everyone to roll. Yes, everyone except for Noah is in this. Everyone needs to make a strength saving throw.
Does Scrappy need to make it?
Yes. As these vines that are on the floor here kind of crawl up and latch themselves onto your legs, attempting to restrain you. Aurora, you're restrained. Zon, you're restrained. Pepper, you're fine. Alan, you're also restrained.
Makes sense.
Scrappy, you're restrained.
Because there's no vines right on
So
him.
everyone except for Noah and Pepper are now restrained. Okay, cool. So that's the lair action. Now he's gonna actually make attacks as well. So he is going to attack.
Disadvantage.
Go ahead and roll this with disadvantage. Then this is going to Aurora. As a 15 to hit you, Aurora.
Well, I'm at a 15,
No.
All right, then it's going to do some damage.
but I don't want it to.
You're going to take 16 damage as
Cast
this
shield.
this vine arm comes out and slaps you. Then it looks at Pepper, and it's gonna vine Pepper. The whole time this is happening, it's got its eyes like locked on with you on. It's just like grinning at you while it's attacking your
Why-
allies behind you.
Why does it like Zon?
You don't know why. That's gonna be a 14 to hit you, Pepper,
Miss.
which it misses. which
I'm
is
not
good.
restrained. You can't get me.
Okay, that's its turn. Then it's on. It's your turn.
Up over here.
Nice.
Oops. Hold on 1 second. What are you doing?
Misty Step.
Oh, Misty Step. Okay. You do that. You Misty Step.
And then I'm going to cast a spell.
Cantrip.
Yeah, I was Firebolt.
Firebolt. He doesn't like fire, apparently.
Yeah,
That
those-
is
Get those gasoline grenades.
15.
The iron flasks. They won't.
You firebolt this guy. You could see as he ignites, even though there's this rain constantly going on around you, he certainly doesn't like that. As he howls in pain, you could see as he just kind of like falls over, and as he does, he just kind of becomes one with the earth around him. And then you see, as just a couple of moments later, about the time that Noah, you're taking your turn here, he reemerges from over here, up out of the ground.
Is he still on fire?
He's no longer on fire. And Noah, is your turn.
I shoot Aurora with the junk gun with the stim pack.
Did you loaded a stim pack into your junk gun previously? Okay.
Do I have to aim? Like, do I have to roll to hit her?
Yeah. Roll a
Hits me
hitter.
instead.
Yeah, it hits her. Alan, it is your turn. You are currently restrained.
Oh, it's my
I'm just
second
gonna attack these vines until they let me go.
My second
Just attack the vines.
But my
I'm gonna
second
attack the
attack.
vines.
It
I'm
missed.
gonna break these vines that are.
He's
But-
got a
but my
second attack.
Oh,
Your
you
second
what?
attack missed. Suck it.
no, you can attack again. That's fine.
It's a 12.
Yeah, you missed. Suck it. All right. So, Alan, you go ahead and attack the vines with disadvantage.
What disadvantage?
Guess
Because
you
you're
don't get a
restrained.
bonus action, Noah.
Restraint gives you disadvantage.
Yes, it does.
It's 15 hit. These
Uh,
vines.
Yep, 15 hits the vines.
Am I free now?
You got one leg free.
Okay. Second leg.
Yeah, you
20
crit
hit.
it. You did it.
I don't. I have disadvantage.
With the 20, you hit. Oh,
10
with
damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it. Sure.
All right. Am I free now?
Yeah, you're free.
Then jump on top of him.
Okay, you jump on top of him. Okay. Oh, sorry. There you go. All right, you did that.
A bonus action.
Bonus action bunt
Oh, he gets a
It's-
bonus action.
as you land on him. Sure. 12 damage. Are you trying to land? You're trying to land on him,
I'm
right?
trying to land on him.
Go ahead and
It's
roll
okay. I'm gonna
that.
now one anyways. Hold on.
And roll that. Hopefully you don't fall prone right next to him with your very low hit points.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're on the back of this guy, and you can feel like the muscular structure.
Yeah,
of
Attack
the
on Titan
dude.
style. I got it.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for him to attack you back there.
Yeah, suck it.
Except he's a plant.
Oh, you're attacking his the nape of his neck. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm attacking the nape. Where the fuck is this
He
asshole
is
hiding?
hentai,
I know he's in there.
so-
That happens, and then Aurora, it is your turn.
I get 7 more life points.
It's temporary hit points, so
All right. So since I'm still tangled, I'm just gonna try to cut myself free.
Okay, that's one vine. That's one leg. All right. Yeah, sure. You cut yourself free with your second attack there. You're good.
Okay, guess that's my turn.
All right.
You can move now.
You can move as well.
Yeah, I can.
You can also inspire.
No, she can't share user bonus action. All right. You did the movement thing. All right. Now. All right. So Alan, you are joined by one of these creatures as it leaps out of this bush right next to you onto the back of this big guy.
He entered my attack range.
He did.
okay, bye.
Absolutely. You miss.
Damn.
Roll an athletics check to hold on.
Hey, what do you mean I miss?
You missed with a 10.
Listen, friend. 13.
13. You missed.
Fuck. Okay.
All right, as he's leaping at you here, he makes an attack and
That's all my
misses.
Am I making an athletics?
Yes, athletics. You
18.
maintain your hold on the back of this creature.
All right, good.
Aurora,
7 hit points. Or no, Sherry went.
you are attacked by a creature that jumps out of this bush behind you. That's an 18 to hit you.
Ow.
It's bad.
I'm guessing that hits for 20 damage.
Okay, I'm down again.
5,
Constant. Ping, ping.
This thing jumps out of the bushes over here next to you guys, and he's going to attack Scrappy. It's a 19 hit Scrappy for 13 damage. Pepper, is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna come up and hit this guy.
Okay.
I'm going to have Scrappy repair himself. For 11.
Zolon, it's your turn.
Move up. We got fireball.
Okay, where? Where are you casting the fireball?
Right there.
That will hit Alan though. Alan's dead center on this guy's back. Alan, as this fireball explodes, it certainly looks like it's going to hit you. I'll let you take your reaction to try and jump off him. Then on your turn, you could maybe try and jump back on him. He saves, and still takes 31 fire damage.
Yeah, I would say still good damage.
But yeah, you took 31 damage. You definitely didn't like it. Is that your turn?
What about the little guy?
What little guy?
Yeah, this
Oh, the
one.
little guy. Oh, I'll let him use his reaction to jump off too. Fuck that.
What?
Wow.
Bull crap. Are you kidding me?
This fucking guy.
Noah, it's turn.
I move over here.
Uh-oh. You gotta move there? Okay. This is gonna be a dexterity saving throw for Fairy Fire. It's a 5. He is Fairy Fired. I'll mark him. 5, it's your turn.
Can I use my second reaction to jump on him?
You could just jump on him as your movement.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll attempt that. Do I want athletics?
Yes.
Roll for performance.
13.
All right, we'll have an opposed check here. He rolls a 6. You manage to jump on the back of him before he can turn around and try and move out of the way.
And then when I do that, I'm going to attack him.
Okay, attack him. Attack the Titan. All right.
15, 19, 20.
I believe all those hit.
Oh, are these all with advantage?
Yeah, all these are with advantage.
Oh, okay. Then.
So, yep, all those attacks hit for
34.
So, yep, you're hanging on the back of this guy, and then you attack him.
Where you get 7 hit points.
Rorash, well, you can't gain temporary hit points when you're unconscious. So you have 7 temporary hit points, I believe, right?
I'm dead
Right.
though. I'm
You will
unconscious.
roll a death save. All right, that's a success.
Nice.
You live. All right, this thing, he's going to try and attack you, Alan, with disadvantage. It's a 10 and a 14.
Both miss.
Of course. Pepper, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit this guy.
It's also going to move with you down here. All right, that's going to be a total of 28 damage.
Yep.
All right, with your second attack, you kill this creature. It is dead.
Then let's see if
Wait, are you still restrained?
I was never restrained.
Oh, you weren't restrained. That's right.
Was Scrappy restrained?
Scrappy was.
Oh yeah, he's restrained. Is that a strength or attack?
It's you can make a strength check to try and escape.
Yep, he's stuck.
Natural one's not good enough.
Okay. 5, 30. That's my turn.
All right, Son, what are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force. He has to make an intelligence check.
All right, what are you making? What's your
So in addition to 5 being on his back attacking him, there's also a fire elemental that's racing around him and like burning him up, like inside on his body.
All right, so a living flame.
The damage type from psychic to fire.
Okay. All right, he takes 8 fire damage, and he does not look happy about this fire elemental dancing around him. Really hates it. Okay.
And then I'm going to up the stairs a little bit.
Okay, you run away. No, it's your turn.
Nice.
Poop. I have advantage. Still poop.
Nope. Oh yeah, you do have advantage because fairy fire.
That's
Oh, but even with advantage, you still miss both shots. All right, Alan, it's your turn.
I gotta reload.
And then I'm going to attack.
All right,
Trying to convince him that
20
I like
damage.
that 5 is just soloing this guy. Just like
Nice.
standing on the back of him, like hitting him repeatedly.
Nice.
Well, that's true.
damage.
You've helped a lot. That's fair.
Do I see
Yeah.
anything behind the nape yet?
Yeah, roll an athletics check to hold on. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you don't see anything in there. It's just like plant matter.
Can I crawl in there?
Ew.
Get a better look?
Um,
Where's
I
the
live
plant
here now.
man as he's still killing him?
I mean that the way that your head is shaped, you could probably stick your head in there and shine a light and look around.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
All
just
right.
being a dumbass.
Yeah, you are. All right. Aurora. Oh, this guy never went.
That's okay.
That's a failed death save. All right, this guy's gonna leap away from Aurora and attack you, Pepper.
But the flame guy.
Flame guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the curator.
No, it's just a little guy.
I'm sorry, I misheard.
Aurora or Pepper, you are struck for 16 damage as this guy bites into you.
Just barely.
He's gonna run out of it because he doesn't want to hit it. Doesn't want to burn himself. And
Do it.
as he does so, he's gonna take an attack at Alan here. Disadvantage. This guy is gonna hit one of these times and it's just gonna kill you.
Probably.
Hopefully not.
Disadvantage attack. 18.
Oh, fuck.
Miss. AC's 20.
All right. Gonna attack again. Disadvantage. 14. All right. So, yep, you successfully live for another round here as he's moving around the fire. Probably finish right there. And then it's going to be Pepper's turn. Pepper, you have another one of these creatures up in your face.
Fuck. Gonna hit it. That's all I can do. Because, sure.
Okay, wow, 17. So 28. Oh, that
second one
misses.
misses.
All right, so 17 damage as you hit him, and he releases his bite on you, but just kind of growls at you.
Now, so Scrappy has ranged attack now?
Yeah, it's just a disadvantage because he's restrained.
So, but like... never mind.
I mean, but that still may be better than nothing. It's just attacking with disadvantage.
Might as well use the attack rather than just using your action to break free because nothing's going to happen to him.
I know, but then he also gets his reaction if he can break free.
Yeah, that's true. It's up to you.
I mean,
It doesn't matter. Any damage I take next turn, I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna hit him. Nope, I'm gonna miss.
You're gonna die from?
I
Fuck
have
Fuck him
2
up,
health.
son.
On, it's your turn.
That guy in front of you?
Yeah.
You guys might not want to be in a line. Just saying.
Don't have
Man.
much choice.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
Fire damage.
I'm turning it to fire damage.
Turning into fire damage. All right. 16. That was cast at second. All right, 32 damage. How do you want to do this?
I just very carefully pick them apart with a bunch of different fireball or little fireballs that smash them into pieces.
All right, and then he falls back. Let's see.
He falls on top of Aurora and kills her.
He falls back, and you see as as 5 just rides him down, slashing, and he lands on a mushroom, which kind of breaks his fall a little bit.
Oops, up super death poison that doesn't affect him.
And then he kills the mushroom too, because he doesn't
It's
care
not
that
even
it
his
protected
turn.
him.
He can't kill a mushroom.
All right, that's good. There is still one enemy left here. That's gonna be Noah's turn.
I shoot him.
You shoot him. Okay,
Shoot him real good.
that hits.
No. What, the 8 hits?
Oh no, 17 hits.
7 damage.
7 damage. All right, and he's still alive here. 5.
I'm doing my action.
Okay, yeah, you're running around killing plants. All right, that's good.
It's just-
Aurora, roll a death save.
Oh gosh.
She rolls a 1, she's dead.
I
roll
know.
the one,
I was
she's
trying to get to her and this fucking thing got in my way. Oh my god.
That's so. Oh man.
She is not lucky. That's bad luck.
I mean, she's not dead.
Guys.
Wow. All right, you have 2 failed, 1 success.
Pepper, it's your turn.
I can't get to her.
You can run around.
You can get to her.
I can't get to her. I guess
You
I
can.
can.
You
If
won't
he hits
be-
me though, I'll be unconscious and rolling death saves.
You'll be
It's
fine.
fine. We got you. Quick.
You
use
don't
another
got
fucking
Aurora.
Junk. junk cannon fucking.
Okay,
stun
I'm
pack.
gonna
You have
have
to reload it.
I have Scrappy go first.
All right,
Take care of
disadvantage.
yourself first, please.
What?
6 misses.
Fuck.
He's level 5, so it fires 2 bolts now, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Go ahead and roll another one.
Sure.
Misses.
Damn it!
Oh, wait.
I mean, 1 damage. Holy shit!
No, but it adds his
I have to save her. I can't
Yeah,
just let
you
her.
still would have missed anyway. Even it doesn't matter. It would have been like 10 damage. But
I'm gonna give her a potion. Or I mean
Alright.
stim pack rather.
this creature licks its lips with like 3 different tongues as it like looks at you. As you use your action to
Oops.
feed her a potion.
Ignore that. Sorry.
So 7 healing.
Yeah.
All right.
My turn.
Yep.
I'm just like
Or
waiting for the
stim
hit
pack.
on my back.
You're stim packing her. Remember, a potion of healing is not a thing.
I know, I'm just lazy.
Oh Jesus, scorching him?
Yeah, he's we're
Alright.
done with.
He's dead.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
I'm so glad he's dead. If he would have even like looked at me wrong.
We got that mushroom over there.
It's only 30 feet.
Combat is completed.
Well, this thing
it's
is
not.
definitely gonna kill us.
No, it's not.
Alan, roll a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Breathe.
Oh, you don't have to breathe. All right, you tag it. It's fine.
Just stay away from that over there. Because it's got thorns.
You're good. You're good. You're cleaning up the area. But yes, combat is over. Alan, you find an elevator. You clear out the elevator. Alan, as you move over to the elevator, you can see that there are a lot of vines growing into like the open door of this thing. This whole elevator is just full of plants. It's gonna take you a minute of ruler action. Yeah,
Gotcha.
just keep at that.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you're done.
I'm gonna fireball this thing till it doesn't move anymore.
Yes.
What thing?
That one. Kill it.
All right, sure, you do that.
Remove it. Yes.
We jumpstart the reactor, or are we just killing plants?
We
Correct,
kill
sorry.
plants first.
I do notice that there are no turrets in this particular facility.
There's so far only been turrets in one of them.
2 of them.
Yep.
Two
Both of them. Yeah.
2 of them. 2 of the 3 we visited.
But you also haven't found the mainframe yet. So
Yeah. Or is there a door or something around here?
There's an elevator.
as you think about wondering if there's a door anywhere, you see as 5 is currently clearing out an elevator.
I help.
All right. You do that. Is anyone gonna do anything for? Nah, I guess Aurora's up. She's awake now. That's right. You healed
she fix herself.
her. Fix your damn self. Yeah. So you
I
go
don't
over
have
there,
any
Zon,
spells.
and the 2 of you, together over a period of several minutes, are able to clear this elevator of all the plant life that was holding it up.
Scrappy's gonna use his last repair. I'm not
You'll notice that on the wall, and inside the elevator, the control panels are intact.
Did we kill this thing already?
What thing? Yeah,
yeah.
it's dead.
You can use mending to fix Scrappy without costing any.
That's a good point. I'll do that instead. It's the same roll, I think. No, it's 2d6.
Is the elevator clear yet?
Yeah, the elevator's clear. You guys clear the elevator. And like I was saying, the control panel on the inside and outside are intact.
I have the key card. Oh wait, where's Aurora?
Did you guys fuck around with the generator?
It's on.
It's already running.
Oh, you
It's
turned it
been
on?
running.
Yeah, no, it's
All
been
the
on.
doors have been working, so.
Did we find a crate with the radiation
Please.
suits?
Yes, we did find that earlier.
Then we're done
We
here.
have supplies.
No, you're not done.
We gotta install Nexus.
It's all Nexus.
Did we install her in this room or?
And the mainframe.
All right, you guys enter into the elevator. and head down to the bottom floor, which you discover is the mainframe. It's kind of smaller than the rooms that you have. There's no map, also. Smaller than the rooms you've encountered in previous facilities, as well as in this one. Although there are several turrets protecting it.
Turrets down.
Though they don't seem to activate or do anything when you enter into the room. Yeah, you're able to. I'm guessing your intent is to go and upload the Nexus.
Well, Nexus to the point and make sure I don't get killed by turrets.
Yep. So you proceed with caution and seeing that the turrets are not really activated or not really tracking you at all, you approach and you begin to upload the Nexus.
If I remember correctly, this takes a while.
Yeah, it's a long rest, right?
It does take some time. Yeah, that's going to be a long rest situation.
How long have we spent in
Actually,
this?
it only took like 2 hours in the last facility. So, yeah, we could say it just takes a couple hours here. What were you saying, Kelsey?
I was gonna ask how long we've been inside this facility. Like half a day, right?
No, you've only been in here for probably like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, so half a day.
But by the time you wait another 2 hours for this thing to be done, it'll be about time for the long rest. But you'll still have a couple hours to do stuff.
Once we have Nexus active, we have turrets to protect us, so we have a safe sleeping spot.
Well, I was worried more about breathing in whatever's in this vault.
Well, and that's the thing. Once I get connection to the mainframe, I am going to talk to Nexus to try to find out what happened here.
Maybe she can like eradicate the plants or something.
Because they're in the vent system. Maybe like, can we put like an herbicide in the vent?
Yeah.
That would be really bad for us too.
Can have her? Can I have her like fill all of the airways with fire, well for a minute?
Yeah, basically, like how they have like the bug bombs that you fill the house with.
Do you think that maybe they would have done that if that was a possibility, instead of leaving?
Yeah, but we have new technology.
I'm sure why they were leaving. If they were leaving for the
We have a 5. Right? Weed whacking machine.
I guess reduce on 5 and then put him in the.
Yeah, just take a couple years.
Couple years? Come on. Like a day, maybe 2 tops.
But as over these several hours, while you guys wait on this, is there anything else you guys want to do in this facility?
I'm gonna inspect the radiation gear and make sure it's gonna work for what we need.
You don't really have any way of knowing. Though to the best of your knowledge, it seems to be intact.
Yeah, it doesn't have any like tears or anything.
No, exactly. Yeah, you don't see any like visible signs of damage or anything like that.
Can I have the key card?
Yes, I give Noah the key card.
I fuck off back to the airplane.
All right, you go back to the airplane.
Yeah.
You hop in, and it says insert security or identification card, and you swipe the card, and it continues to speak to you in Russian.
Yeah, the lights change.
Yeah. So you're sitting in this thing, and it's talking to you, and it's not just repeating itself. It's like talking to you for like a good 10 minutes, right? Yeah. And you're just kind of sitting in there, like trying to figure out, like, how do I make this shut up? How do I get this to work? Whatever. And then suddenly, in front of you, basically the cabin closes. The lid comes down, so that you're sealed inside of this thing. And you see on the front glass, basically the image changes to where you're no longer inside the hangar anymore, but you're like flying in the air. And you kind of like grab the controls and you're messing with it a little bit, and it appears as though this thing's like trying to teach you how to pilot it.
Yeah, okay. All right, I wasn't sure if it was like a Wakanda drone situation or if it was a tutorial flight.
Yeah, this is like a tutorial situation.
I'm gonna learn to fly since we have hours.
Yep. Well, over these 2 hours, like you're doing it, and it just like doesn't end. Like it just keeps going. Whatever this is, you don't know how long it's going to take, and also the woman is speaking to you in Russian the entire time, and you have no idea what she's saying.
Can I get out of the cockpit?
Yeah, you can. You basically just try and get out, and you can get out.
I run back downstairs. Zon, this airplane lady keeps yelling at me.
Take 5. He speaks Russian.
All right, 5, can you help me with the airplane lady?
Duh.
What?
That's German.
Duh.
Duh.
What?
Go fuck yourself.
Ooh.
You did give him a very rude letter earlier.
It actually is very common in Russian.
While they do that, I'm gonna spend time going through the facility and finding anything useful.
Sure. We'll pick up from here next time with your antics.